Oh, right. This must be Emma's hometown. Altina. Guess I've kept her pretty worried all this time. She must have fallen asleep watching over me.
Instructor Reen?
Oh, morning, everyone. Sorry, looks like I overslept a bit. And we have so much to talk about, too.
Thank goodness! I was almost afraid you'd never wake up!
You guys...
She's not the only one. We've all been ill at ease. Even after we managed to escape. The moment we made it to Erin, you were out for nearly an entire day.
We've all been taking turns waiting ever faithfully by your bedside. Old and new Class 7 alike. And I, for one, relish the opportunity to gaze longingly at your sweet sleeping face, like a vision into my future.
Really, Muse? I mean, really?
Floozy's gonna flooze. Anyway, stop coddling him already. The guy's a grown-ass man.
So you say, but you were just as eager as the rest of us to stand watch.
Oh yeah, I thought for sure you'd just ditch, going on and on about how much you don't care.
Oh, it was just so sweet. He sat right by your side, the very picture of concern.
Like hell I did! Quit making shit up, you damn snitches!
It's good to have you back with us, Ash. I wasn't sure if you were okay, let alone if I'd ever see you again. Class 7 just wouldn't be the same without you.
Well, what can I say? Shit happens. Besides, I wasn't the one chained up in a workshop. Compared to you, I've had it easy.
I suppose so. And Muse, I know this puts you in a difficult spot, but either way, thank you for coming back. You still have your own moves to play. I understand that. But for now, I'm glad you've decided to be here with us.
As am I. Though frankly, even I'm not quite sure how it happened. I suppose I have no choice but to stay right at your side until I find out.
Glad to hear it.
Ugh, there she goes again.
But it wouldn't be the same without her.
As for you two, Yuna, Kurt, it seems you spared no effort coming to my aid. I can't thank you enough for that.
Oh,
Instructor.
well, I mean, we kinda owed you, you know? You've come to our rescue plenty of times. It's only right we return the favor.
If there's one thing you've taught us, it's to think and act for ourselves. Having the opportunity to put those lessons into practice was an experience unlike any other. But even then, we owed the bulk of our success to the old Class 7, and everyone else who had our backs.
Still, thank you all the same.
To our rescue plenty of times. It's only right we return the
Rise and shine, Sleepy Bunny.
Why is everyone here? Oh.
Good morning, Altina. I can only imagine all the struggles and doubts you must have gone through. But you never stopped moving forward with everyone else. I'm proud of you. It's good to be back.
Instructor Reen! I...
All right. Seems we're all forgetting the most important part.
Maybe it's a little unfair of us to steal the first chance, but nevertheless, shall we?
Welcome back, Instructor Reen.
All right, that was the first little part we didn't feel like spoiling by talking over it. We wanted to give you guys that little welcome back moment for you and the new Class 7. We're going to pretty much be talking over the rest of this, though. So we're getting a little bit of an overview of Erin Village, where Reen is now. I should say this takes place. It's still early into the game, but it's not the first chapter. It's been pretty developed, and we're starting just at the point where Reen is reunited with Class 7 New and Old.
Reunited.
He's reunited. Yes. Laura said that first, by the way.
And I won't stop saying it.
It's that's on your hands.
Am I making you angry?
No. Oh boy.
We've only just started. Let's
Strap
go.
in, folks. Here we go. Okay, we have Reen coming in his brand new duds.
Oh yeah, looking sharp.
You'll see Class 7, new Class 7 has some new clothes themselves, but this is going to be Reen's new signature outfit.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
Trail School Steel 3, it's dark hair, white outfit.
Oh!
And now he's black outfit, white hair.
Yeah.
I just noticed that right now.
That's called reinventing yourself.
Reinventing?
You beat me to it! I was right there.
You're too slow.
I was right there. So, Emma and her magical crew of badass witches made this new coat and pant combo for Reen with magical runes inscribed into it, just to help him control his the demon inside of him. And here we have his first reunion with all of his Class 7 comrades, new and old. And they're all like, yeah, badass outfit. Although Micaiah's like, it's kind of too much.
I mean, that's just him, though.
Yeah, of course.
Who are you most excited to see back?
That's tough. Gosh, I don't know. You know what? Ash. I'm really excited
and
to
his
see
new coat.
And his new coat. He looks really cool. And I'm really interested in seeing his storyline develop. But I'm also really interested in it's definitely Ash. I'm not like old Class 7. They're here for support. I want to see the new kids on the block.
Kids, they've grown up past their uniforms.
Yes, yeah. No more school uniforms. They're in their street clothes now.
There's quite a bit of characters too that we have.
Oh yeah.
Not even all of them. So
this is very early in the great game, and we have like 3 games worth of characters on the screen at once.
Yes.
So it can be a little overwhelming.
It's a small army of characters.
It's a veritable army, yeah.
They all have to
super
talk
soldiers. They're all incredibly powerful. So they're having kind of a serious chat with Reen and the rest of Class 7. They're kind of collecting all the information they've accrued so far. Basically, they're saying that there's all these mystical structures scattered around Erebonia, and they have some sort of relevance to the curse Reen's under. So they want to investigate.
I see.
Yes, it's a little complicated. At this point, basically, you don't need to know too much about their goals right now. We're still in a very early part of the game, so a lot of it is just going to be reconnecting with Class 7 and doing some discovery and exploration around Erebonia. So they're saying Bryona Island, which is, if you played some of the earlier games, is a location old Class 7 visited in one of their missions, basically. So they're saying there's this creepy place over there. Why don't we go check that out?
Love the shot of both.
Yes,
down the table.
You need
old
2
Class
shots.
7. Yeah, there's
to
so
get
many
all
characters.
of them, you need 2 shots.
And they all kind of more or less are sitting on their own side of the table here, so you get the direct comparison.
Yeah,
of the old and the new, except for
Sarah.
She's just kind of there.
Just like, I guess there's that awkward moment of like, oh, there's not enough seats on that side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll sit on that side. Should I stand? No, I'll sit. So they're all saying that Reen has this curse over him, and it makes him dangerous, and he's concerned about hurting his friends and his classmates. However, they're not letting him bring any of that out. They're all saying, we're with you. No matter what happens, we're always going to be with you. Even if you go full demon nutso mode.
Yeah.
We'll still love you.
We'll make sure you don't do that.
We'll beat you hard. We
no.
will destroy you.
But we'll still love you.
We'll still with love, of course.
Love
it's for your
tough
own good.
Love.
Very tough love.
Nice to see the close-ups on everyone, too.
Yeah, of course. You need it.
Thank you, everyone. With you, I know I can...
Welcome.
No.
Yeah.
Anytime.
We're all going to push our way forward. Together.
Yeah. The power of friendship
The power of friendship compels you. All of you.
compels all. You have to follow my orders. All right, and we're going to jump right into it.
Let's see what we can do here. So we have all these characters. I'm assuming we get to bond with people?
Oh yeah, throughout the game you're going to be, there's a lot of bonding events with Class 7, people not in Class 7 who you've, who have been in earlier games. As we go around the town, we're going to introduce a lot of characters. Pretty much any major character, or even minor character, is going to come back and appear in Trails of Cold Steel's 4. So if you're fond of a certain character, if you want to bond with characters you either like or you just think they're really useful in combat, you're gonna have plenty of opportunities to do that.
Who would you bond with? Trails 4. Trails Cold Steel 4.
You know, you have to keep it to the main characters. Like, you have to be.
Are you talking new Class 7 or old Class 7 here?
I'm thinking Sarah, Aurelia, Emma, the essentials.
Yeah, the basics.
Of course. First them, and then you get, with the, all of the other characters' names I don't remember.
Names that aren't as important as everyone else.
So before we go around, just to explain what this little bit of the game is Reen's just been rescued, and he wants to go around and thank everybody in Erin Village. If we look at the map here, we're in the Rose's Atelier, which is a fancy word for house, apparently. And what Reen's doing is just going around and thanking everybody for saving him. So here is the quartet, I guess you would call them, of witches. Vita, Emma, Rose, and Celine.
You a big Celine fan?
I'm not as big a Celine fan as others, but she definitely has her audience. Oh, and if you are a Celine fan, there's a lot of content in this game for you. Celine gets a lot of character development, let's say, and if you're interested in her backstory or how she affects the plot, there's a lot of she has a lot of influence over what happens in this game in particular. Green's back and he's just like, "Wow, you're so flaky," and he's like, I
What are you talking about?
I was in a dungeon.
I was plot point. They gotta rip him a little bit, though.
Yeah. It was kind of a demure room for a bunch of witches,
You think they'd be in like a fancy, intricate Victorian style?
Yeah, or just like other end of the spectrum have like a cauldron and.
They're gonna say a cult for some reason.
Well, maybe.
I mean, it's debatable.
They have their fans. I don't know, like a newt's eye somewhere.
Yeah. It's like dry ice everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
They already got the cat, though. They just need the broom.
Yeah, but that's just a regular broom. It's not for sweeping.
It's not for sweeping?
I mean, it is for sweeping. It's not for flying, I meant.
Ah.
So you'll notice here that Rose is one of the NPCs you can play Vantage Masters. Vantage Masters is a in-game mini-game that's returning from the previous Trails games, and it's a TCG that you play your opponents in turn-based, card-based battles. You're going to be collecting cards as you explore Erebonia, but the real way to get the best cards is by defeating NPCs who play Vantage Master. So if we were to play Vantage Master against Rosalie here, we could just totally school her and take the best card that she has to wager. Now, if you lose, you basically lose some sepith or some money. But if you prevail against her, you get her best card.
Okay.
It helps to strengthen your deck. We're not going to play Vantage Masters right now.
I like that you claim that you would totally school her, but it's
Listen.
like, oh, by the way, we aren't going to show you it because,
You just have to take my word for it. I would totally beat her, though, I swear.
A small child, you could
Yeah,
definitely.
just like the big playground bully, I would take that 1,000-year-old girl's
lunch money in
lunch
form
money
of cards.
and favorite card, her best card. Mine now. But we're not going to show that right now. We're going to go and talk to some of our other Class 7 members, new and old. Also, if you want, you can explore as Yuna,
Yes. Now.
Usei, Altina,
Or Rain.
or Vectory.
Sorry,
Who's ever
Ash.
in your party at the time.
I'm assuming that 5th member is probably
Yeah.
not switchable.
I think you could switch them right now. Let's see.
Well, you can switch them in, but you can't
Yeah.
switch them while you're walking. You have to actually put them into the party.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
It's my turn!
I got this.
There we
My
go.
turn.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, this is Aaron Village. It's kind of like a nice little hamlet located, a secret location in Erebonia, actually. Location isn't known to a lot of people. But if we look at the map here, it's just one of the locations you're going to be visiting, one of the towns and cities you'll kind of use as your hub of the many across Erebonia. So this one happens to be pretty small. All of the important points are located in a pretty centralized area. But as you go through the game, you're going to enter some pretty big sprawling cities. So not everything will be as contained as you see here. However, we have alchemists, we have an inn, we have a general goods store, we have a hot spring for some hot spring events that we'll show you a little later.
Hot spring events.
Yeah, you know, that's the most important story information happens there.
Uh-huh.
We have the Orbal factory and an herbalist as well. So we'll go ahead and give you a little tour as we're saying our thank yous to some of Class 7. I think if we go over here, in the Luke's Lune Inn. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Luke's Lune.
I mean, I would have said Lux, but I don't want to insert my opinion on how to say things here.
It's either Lux or Luke's, or something completely different. But it's a pretty standard inn. We have our teammates over here. And if we talk to the innkeeper over there, we could rest to fully refill our HP, CP, and EP. We could buy items off her or sell items, even get quest information.
Okay.
But for right now, we're just going to say hi to some of our friends over here.
And who are these friends from?
These friends are from the Crossbell series. So you'll notice it's Randy, it's Agate, it's Kia, and Ren. If you played Trails of Cold Steel 3, you'll recognize Randy, who's one of your fellow instructors. But, Agate was there as well as a bracer. But Reen and Kia were exclusively from the Crossbell series. So if you played those, part of the canon of the Trails series, this is their first entry into the Trails.
Cold Steel.
Yeah, of Cold Steel.
There's a lot of Trails games.
Yes,
This is the Cold Steel one.
But they were pretty instrumental in rescuing Reen from his situation, so they're here to assist him. As you progress through the game, they're going to join your party, and they have actually some really interesting... They're some of my favorite party members.
You'll have to play the game
Yes,
to find
you'll have
out,
to play
too.
the game to find those moves out. Exactly what they are. And that's Kia. Got a thick stack of pancakes.
Those are thick pancakes.
I really...
Also, her mug is unusually large.
That is a large mug, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like, it fit the pancakes in there.
Maybe that's what they're for. Maybe they cook the pancakes in the mug, push them out, and no, that's a dumb idea.
What pancakes are you eating?
Mug pancakes. Good old-fashioned mug. You know, you put the batter
I mean, there's
in.
mug cakes, but the whole point is that they're in a pan.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What if you're... you know what? I'm just going to drop it there.
Yeah, you know what? It's anime food, and I like looking at it. That's all I can say.
I kind of like Ren's sandwiches.
Yeah, it's like one of those... I've seen, pictures
the
of...
crustless
the crustless,
sandwich. Yeah.
thick bread
Yeah.
sandwich. Oh. I mean, their salad looks really tasty,
You could just
too.
turn it on its side, and you see there's all that juice inside. That's an enormous salad, too.
They're sharing.
I mean,
community
yeah,
salad.
I guess so. Randy and Agate are really hungry.
They ordered a salad?
Yeah, well, you gotta watch your figure.
You want Reen to bond with you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So...
Gotta stay on the up and up. Speaking of figure, we have some of the most developed characters of the Trails series.
was that a...
What? No, their characters.
Oh, plot.
And,
We're talking about the developed plot.
Their character arcs
Yes.
are very developed.
Yes.
We have General Aurelia here, who was the... she was a antagonist, actually, in some of the earlier Trails game. She returned in 3 to be the principal of the school, and is returning 4 as a general of the Erebonian army and as a ally to Reen. Here is Sarah, Fee, and Laura is on the other side of the table as well, and they're making returns as bracers. Sarah and Tia were actually very popular racer characters from the earlier games, and they're part of Class 7 as well. So they're pretty much mainstays of this series. Laura was a kind of a martial arts master in the last game, and she was pretty integral to the plot as well as being a previous Class 7. And they're having a discussion about the joys of alcoholic beverages.
With the new Class 7 here.
Yeah.
You know, how old are you?
Yeah, seriously. And then Ash is schooling them.
Oh boy, he's schooling the children on
Oh,
alcoholic taste. Thanks,
the
Ash.
high school sophomore is really ripping on the freshman.
Oh boy, they're all in the same class.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Ash, what are you doing?
Ash just seems older.
He seems taller.
Well, how do you determine somebody's age? I just go by height.
Make up a number.
Well, that works too. They can't get offended.
I mean, they can, but
Well, that's true. If we look over here, we can talk to our other friend.
I'm excited for this.
Oh, over here as well, fishing
Look at all
returns
those
to the
fish.
game in Trails for Cold Steel 4. So the ones here in town are pretty small fish, but as you progress, you go through the continent, you'll find a lot of different fishing spots. And as you fish, you'll get better at it. It'll become easier, and catching bigger fish will become less of a task, really. So if you like the fishing game in Trails for Cold Steel 3, it's going to return in 4. We are going to go over to near the hot spring.
Just near, not into it.
No. Just to reconnect with some of our other friends over here.
Some steamy friends.
They're really steamy.
They just went in there with their clothes, apparently.
Yeah. No, that's how steamy it was.
Full
They
steam
just
ahead.
Permeate steam.
Oh boy, they're just steamy boys.
Just completely steamy boys.
What are steamy boys talking about?
Like Machias is just saying, like, oh, my day job, you know.
My bureaucracy.
My bureaucracy, you know, it's tough.
Pushing papers.
Yeah.
Shooting guns.
And Juices is just saying, like, oh, come on, it's not that bad. It's like, aren't you a prince? What is your job to do? And they're basically saying, Reen, we're so tight. Don't try to thank us for this. You know, we wouldn't have done anything.
You could come to our hot springs any day.
Anytime. This is Loki, who is one of Rose's familiar. I think if we can't hear the game, but if you hear him, he makes a really. But he's Rose's familiar, and he's a cat bat.
I like that. Cat bat.
You like that? The cat
I like
bat?
that. The cat bat.
Somebody mix that. Somebody cut that and make it into a song.
Don't.
So over here is the hot springs. It's one of the bonding events you can do with who's ever at your party at the time. We're not going to show it now just for time reasons, but after a mission or some significant plot development, try to stop by the hot springs to reconnect with your class. Take a nice hot bath together. Tell each other how you feel on the nice hot bath.
Bathe with your friends.
Bathe
Bond
with your
them.
friends.
Communal
And peers.
Oh boy. Anyone you want to get close
Yeah.
to, apparently. Helps you in battle.
It does. It makes you stronger.
Yes, bathing with your friends makes you stronger.
Of course, why wouldn't it?
There's no shame here.
Not in the hidden village.
What happens in the hidden village stays in the hidden village.
Stays in the hidden village. So after we've said our goodbyes to everybody, who's worthy of them? Whoever
we skipped a
deem,
few, but
we might have, but you know,
we got who we needed.
We got a schedule to maintain here, right? Reen's a busy guy. We're gonna say goodbye. We're gonna go our separate ways, even if for just a moment. Eventually, we'll all reconnect, but they have their own things that they need to handle now that Reen's safe. So we have basically the Crossbell characters, for the most part, going on a mission themselves, and the Class 7, new and old, are going to Brianna Island. And we're having some side characters like Aurelia and Emma off looking for some more information for themselves. And Yosette is the pilot of the... I forgot the name of the other ship. He'll be the pilot of the... That's not the Merkaba.
The not Merkaba.
The not Merkaba, as it's known. And here we have a magical portal being opened by, I believe, Emma.
And that's how they get out of the village. Otherwise,
and that's how they get out of the village.
That's why the village is hidden.
Exactly.
Got to use portals to get in and out, apparently.
That's Magic 101.
Of course.
Alright, and we're off. After we say goodbye to the villagers, of course.
Yes, we have to say goodbye to everyone at the village first.
And we can come back to the hidden village we can't access without magic anytime.
Green, I hope you learned some magic.
I hope you learned some magic, Green. It's a bad place to forget your sunglasses at.
Oh boy.
And away we go. So what we just entered is actually the Merkaba. We'll go into it a little bit later. Actually, we'll go into it in just a bit because that's where we're going to be. But it acts as kind of how the train did in Trails of Cold Steel 3. It's going to be a place where you can reconnect and relax with a lot of your students. Basically, it's another bonding opportunity for your immediate party in between missions.
The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4.
And I think that's going to end our showcase.
Yeah, that'll be it for our Trails of Cold Steel 4 part of the showcase. Stay tuned. Got more up next. See you guys there.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Welcome back to our NIS America Spotlight of Fallen Legion Revenants. We have a very special guest joining us today. I'd like to throw over our introductions to him.
Hi, everyone. I'm Spencer. I'm the director, producer, programmer, and sometimes VFX artist on Fallen Legion Revenants.
And we are very happy to have you here today. I am Laura. We are still joined with Trevor. He is currently doesn't have the camera on him, but
folks.
Trust me, he is there. He will be playing the game for us. So let's get right into it. So here we are jumping into our first look of Fallen Legion Revenants. Spencer, why don't you tell us a little bit about the background of what's kind of happening in this game?
Yeah, so right now you're playing as Rowena. And she's a spirit who's fighting to come back to life to raise her together with Lucian, this charismatic politician who lives in a flying castle that's and who's this prison warden is the one who's in charge of this castle, and together these two characters are going to fight to take down Ivor and liberate Welkin.
So we have some pretty cool graphical designs going on in the background there. What's exactly happening with this world?
This stage actually, this is the first stage of the game, but it actually takes place at the very end of the game, and something is happening in the world that I actually was a dissolve effect. And we have a lot of cool new graphical effects now compared to Fallen Legion Rise to Glory. We're using dynamic lighting. Our sprite sizes are bigger and more detailed. Like our artists did like a wonderful job, enhancing the level of detail we're able to put into our games.
So since this is also a sequel in the Fallen Legion series to Rise to Glory, do you have to play the original Rise to Glory before you play this one?
No, you don't. Like Fallen Legion Rise to Glory takes place 1,000 years in the past compared to where Rowena and Lucian's story is.
Nice. So I know we mentioned Lucian. We will see him in a little bit. But going back to our team here, who do we have with Rowena?
She has 3 of the exemplars, these weapons that come to life as living soldiers. And Zulfikar is there. He returns from Fallen Legion Rise to Glory, along with new exemplars Alistair and Jacqueline.
All right, looks like we just swapped over to Lucian, which we will talk more about swapping a little bit later. But who do we have here?
This is Ivor. He's the big bad of the game. He's this cruel tyrant that runs Welkin with an iron fist.
All right, let's take a little peek into their interaction here.
I've been a prison warden for what feels like an eternity. I've crushed riots, foiled breakout attempts, and sent all those who opposed me to the gallows. After a while, my prisoners didn't even try to rebel. They saw the futility. They heard the stories about me. Didn't you hear the stories, Lucian? You must have. You talked to everyone.
Oh, I heard them, Ivor. It was difficult to ascertain which ones were real and which were bedtime stories. Nightmare folk legends meant to scare children into good behavior.
Look into my eyes as I say this to you. Every story you heard about me is true, you arrogant prick. When I'm done with you, Counselor Lucian, the master manipulator, will no longer exist. Your cherished wit, your gift for conversation and cunning, I will steal every part of you that's worthwhile. I will lock you away in a prison of the mind. I'll leave you a drooling invalid in constant pain. And I will kill every person still alive in this rotting world you care about. Yes, especially her.
This is precisely why you failed as a statesman, Ivor. Your demeanor suited you well as a chief monster in a zoo for monsters. But even with your sorcery, you were unable to mask your cruelty. You are every bit as monstrous as the wretched beasts that live outside these walls.
You'll beg me for mercy soon enough. I've tortured every rebel and crushed every rebellion. You will not succeed.
What is that old saying? There's a femme for everything.
So we got a little bit of a taste of our big bad there, and he does seem quite evil. Oh boy, torturing a bunch of people, I wouldn't want to mess with that, right? Oh wow, you got a spectacular, Trevor.
Yeah, you know.
Nice job, Trevor.
Game like me. Not an expert.
I thought that was going somewhere else.
Nope. Trevor, you're doing great. Thanks for playing the game for us to show everyone Fallen Legion Revenants.
Yes, thank you for putting up with us, Trevor, and being able to run through the game most expertly, even if you say otherwise. So let's move on to our next section. We'll be right back in a second here. We are in our new area here. Would you like to give us a little bit of a background on where we are?
That's right.
Yeah, so Rowena here, she's trying to track down this list of spies that are inside Welkin. So since Lucian's in the Flying Castle and he's been trapped there for years, he actually can't go down to the ground world. But since Rowena is a spirit, she can travel between Welkin and to the ground. So if she brings back this list, Lucian might be able to find some allies he can convince to join him in his quest to dethrone Ivor.
See, you're encountering a few enemies here. Quite disturbing looking ones, actually. What inspiration were you drawing when coming up with a lot of these models?
You know, whether we're making an exemplar or a monster, the first thing we think about is what's the character's function in the game? Are they a melee unit, a range unit, are they fast, are they slow? After that, we talk about, as a team, we talk about what way we can draw them into the world. And a lot of the game was inspired by the Victorian era, so we went back to look at different clothes and costumes from that time period. You'll see enemies that are dressed in Victorian era police uniforms, and you'll also see this other monster that carries gravestones, who was once like a grave digger before he was mutated by the miasma.
And we saw some monsters there with pitchforks, so say they're kind of like farmers in this world, or war farmers.
Yeah, maybe former farmers. There are people that are scarred by the miasma.
Definitely scarred. You can kind of see that all over their body. It's so disturbing. So, speaking of monsters again, are there any particular monsters that players should look forward to meeting?
There's this one monster that actually went backwards in design where it was drawn first. Rhea, who's our monster master, she drew this flying tongue monster, and it was just so creepy and so cool. We're like, this has to be in the game somehow, so we went back to design an AI pattern around that character. I think originally it was supposed to be one of these hunter monsters here before it became its own monster design.
So just to set the picture in my mind here, and anyone else watching, is this literally just a tongue with wings, or?
Okay, so it's kind of like it has a body, and has wings on the back, and has a giant tongue, and also has a pistol.
Oh, what? It's got a pistol too?
Yeah, like I was saying, it originally was going to be one of the hunter type characters. I hope we get a chance to show it to people soon. You'll see it probably mid game for the first time.
I'm still trying to figure out how it's holding the pistol. Anyways, is there any other monsters? Maybe something a little cuter we could look forward to?
we have the Pumpkin, who you'll see in the exemplary edition. Pumpkin's kind of this cute little pumpkin character, and you'll see him not just as an enemy, but he also guards treasure chests in the game. And when you open a treasure chest, like when you'll wake him up, and if you're lucky, you'll get a buff. But if you're unlucky, he'll give you a debuff, so it's kind of like trick or treat. And Pumpkin also cosplays as different enemies from Fallen Legion, Rise to Glory. You see him dressed up in his little dragon hoodie, and he also dresses up as a Manticore, another one of the bosses from Rise to Glory. Oh, and there's the giant whale at the end of this level too.
Anything we can reveal about the giant whale? We're gonna keep that one a secret.
I think we saw a little bit in the trailer, so it's literally like Rhea had this idea to make a majestic monster, like as a really big boss monster, something that you wouldn't see flying. So she came with the idea of using a whale, and then the whale opens its mouth and has this giant laser cannon and blasts all the exemplars with it.
I'm starting to sense a trend here with Rhea designing things that shouldn't be flying, like tongues and whales. Oh, right. Speaking of trick-or-treat that you mentioned with the Pumpkin, this world seems very Halloween-like. I wonder if you talk a little bit about the level design and maybe how the colors play into it.
Yeah, Leon, who designed our art director, designed the exemplars and the backgrounds, like, when he had the idea to have all the different backgrounds have like a different color palette. So when we're traveling through, the world of Fallen Legion Revenants, we'll see lots of different areas. You'll see mountains, you'll see forest, let's say withered forest. This is a plague room world, and you'll see towns, you'll see temples, you'll see like a snow area too, like far in the north.
Do you have a specific area that's your favorite?
Oh man, yes.
Maybe the secret we don't have to tell people.
There's one area that we worked on that's kind of like this nighttime area where there are like fireflies flying around that I think was really fun to make.
Nice, something for some people to look forward to. I'd love to see the rest of these levels. I know we're only going to see a few of them here, but definitely pick up the game if you guys want to see more levels. So I think we're actually coming up to a specific person here, if you want to give us a little bit of lead into who this is.
Yeah, so this is the rebel leader that we were talking about earlier that, Rowena is going to battle soon to procure the list for Lucian. The Newgame are like a group of that's against Ivor, and some of the people from Newgame are actually living inside Welkin. So if Rowena can bring this list back, Lucian will know who to talk to and maybe convince some of those people to join forces with them, so he can rise in clout and convince other people to stand up against Ivor.
Nice. We see she's kind of being a little bit afflicted by the miasma around here too, huh?
Yeah, she is, and she's the first real boss in the game that you'll see, and she has this magical shotgun that you'll want to defend yourself against. And one of the key mechanics, just like Rise to Glory, is our parry system. So if you parry at the right time, you'll reflect her bullets back, and that's a really good strategy to defeat her.
Nice. So with the team that we have here now that Trevor picked for us, do you think he stands up to this old woman, or should he have picked different people?
I think Trevor's going to do great. I mean, Zulfikar's a really good choice for defense. Like, his rushing sentry death blow allows him to dash forward and parry while he's attacking. All the characters can block, and like blocking is a key mechanic in the game.
Hear that, Trevor? Try to block.
I'll try my best.
I know you can do it.
I'll try to block the shotgun.
or more specifically, block the bullets from the shotgun, but yeah.
Yeah.
So just like that.
So we do have a couple new things that we didn't see with the original, like, lower tier enemies. Do you want to talk a little bit about that meter that we see constantly decreasing and increasing?
Yeah, that mirrors the break meter. When you attack enemies, you're also giving them break damage, and then just like that, like when their break meter empties out, they'll be in break state, and you have a couple seconds to attack them with unlimited AP. And also, like, when they're in break state, enemies take more damage. So it's like that's like the time you really want to use your most powerful attacks. And when you reflect your projectiles back, you're going to inflict more BP damage to them.
Yeah, you shot that old woman. All right, you did it.
Wow, Trevor.
This list is in good hands.
All right, so now that we finished it, I assume she's gonna get what she wanted.
You're honorable. An inspiration.
Yeah, she's gonna get the list, and then she'll go back to Lucian, and then they'll discuss their next steps in their plan to overthrow Ivor.
I know who I'm fighting.
Oh, and there she goes.
I bet you'll see things differently in death. When I was alive.
All right, so I believe that's also
all
the
I
end of this
cared about
current
was
level.
myself.
So we'll be seeing
There was a
another
target on my back.
judgment on
But
Trevor
I
of how
was
he
too
did.
arrogant to think anyone could touch me. I was a bird
I hope you
of
can
prey
stand up
soaring
to
through
that
the clouds
spectacular, was it, last
until an
time?
arrow
Yeah.
from the ground pierced my wing.
I don't know. That old lady was pretty
And I
tough.
cried.
I don't know if I can.
Now my
performance
son
will
is
stand
locked
up
away in a
compared
castle in
against
the
her.
sky.
I mean,
You had
all
some
I
good.
Were
You had
three
some,
of the most
I've forgotten
strongest
how to
characters.
cry. All I can do now is
you had
fight
some
to get
really
them
good
back.
blocks, Trevor. Like that's why you're able to
Exemplars,
break her so
please follow
fast
me.
because you're reflecting the projectiles
going to
back
Welkin.
at her.
You got that super move off too. Alright, let's see what you got.
I'm nervous.
Oh, so just as a reference for how well Trevor did here, where's cool on the scale of judgment here?
Well, we have an S, A, B, C, D ranking. I guess this would be a C ranking. And if you get a better ranking, you can get more items to enhance your characters. So
it looks like you're not getting any better items right now.
That old lady was really tough, guys. Okay, she gave me a
First
run
boss.
for my money.
Anyways, let's move on to our next section before we delve any more into what could have been done. We'll be right back with the next stuff. Alright, so we've just entered into a new area, kind of a decrepit little town. Spencer, where are we?
we're in the village of Luxingham, and Rowena is trying to find Catherine, who's been supplying Welkin with food and other provisions. So Rowena is here to see if she can get information about where Catherine's whereabouts are.
Alright, so I do believe we are going to be up to an NGPE here. Could you tell us a little bit about who it is we're meeting?
Yeah, we're going to meet Carla. She's from Luxan Meadows, which is kind of the more wealthy part of the town. And later on, we'll meet people from Luxan Blights, which is kind of the more destitute area. And Rowena has some supplies in her possession. And then the player, after meeting these characters, are going to decide, should Rowena bring the supplies to the Meadows or to the Blights?
So with these decisions that players will be making between Rowena and Cian, how does that change the game's narrative and paths?
It changes the game a lot. Like, as Lucian, you'll be making decisions to see who's going to become your ally or possibly your enemy inside Welkin, and some of the decisions you make might even change like who survives through the game. And these decisions you make will change what levels you see, what story branches you have, and even what exemplars you might obtain.
That's kind of like a permadeath for NPC characters. They're gone. Oops.
Hopefully it won't be an oops. Hopefully it'll be a deliberate choice.
We deliberately chose for them not to live.
But yeah, there's permadeath for NPCs and Fallen Legion Revenants, depending on what you do.
Yeah.
Not all characters may make it to the end.
Be careful with your decisions, guys. You may regret them, may not. I don't want to tell you how to live. Alright, so we do have a new character from the last section that we've been. Maybe not a new character to the games, but who do we have here?
Oh, yeah, we brought Dardanelles this time. So Dardanelles returns from Fallen Legion Rise to Glory. She has fire attacks now, and she is a really strong long-range character who carries like a big cannon. Some of her abilities involve like bringing enemies from like the rear to the front. So if you use a cannon, like Burning Rave, yeah, just like Trevor did right now. When you use that, you actually bring enemies in the front. So if you combo now with Sulphur's Lightning Death Blow, you can hit both the ghost and the pig that are standing in the middle of tiles.
So this pig here, I love this item. It's so round and so diseased. What kind of attacks does this pig specifically do to you?
Yeah, this pig spits toxic sludge and also casts debuffs on the ground you stand on. So when you move different tiles, like Trevor just moved into one of the tiles where there's a debuff so now that debuff affects your character. But if you move to a different tile, you won't have that debuff anymore. So buffs and debuffs are on the ground, and it's kind of like an evolution of the combo bar system we had in Fallen Legion Rise to Glory, where buffs were on your combo bar. Now everything's on the ground like that. So when he casts a healing spell now, when you're standing on the tile, all your exemplars will restore their HP.
I love that Trevor was chilling on that debuff square for the longest time.
I had to balance against the ghost orbs that were in the sky.
Yeah, because you also have to move back and forth to dodge Revenant magic, too.
So it looks like we're seeing an instance where both Lucian and Rowena are on the screen at the same time, but in different areas. So how does this work?
So Rowena and Lucian, both their stores are going at the same time, while Rowena's battling monsters on the ground. Lucian's in Welkin trying to convince different people to be his allies, or maybe voting on bills, or sneaking through the castle to obtain information. So he's talking with Magnar right now, who runs the arena.
So what is the arena?
The arena is kind of like a mini game in Fallen Legion Revenants, where you'll battle monsters in proceedingly more challenging battles. And, if you complete a sequence of battles, you'll gain some extra items to augment your characters.
Nice. All right, so we have a couple options here and a few people to talk with. I know we're going to see a little bit more than Magnar, if you want to give us a little sneak peek of who else is in this room.
Sure, so when you walk up to a character, you see, like, this ring that goes on them. These are, kind of like Lucian's thoughts about what conversation topics he can talk to characters with, and depending on what you've done in the game, you'll have different options. Like, right now, you can only talk to Cirrus, right? But for Magnar, there's an option to play a game with him to get like his precious ring. And if you get this ring from Magnar, you can choose to give it to Cirrus, or you can choose to hold on to it for later on. If you have the ring and give it to Cirrus, Cirrus will be really happy about that. But you can also save the ring, and it might be useful for later on in the game too.
So we have Cirrus obviously on screen here. He's very interesting looking character. He's I know Lucian's kind of blocking him, but what is he doing?
He's painting. Cirrus is like this kind of eccentric visionary artist who lives in Welkin. He's painting a picture of Ivor, and Lucian's a fan of Cirrus's artwork, so you'll get a chance to tell Cirrus about how you feel about his painting.
Certainly has very vibrant pants.
Yeah.
I'm also concerned that he has paint all over his body and in his hair. Is there any paint on the actual canvas?
yeah, there's paint on the canvas too. Like he just doesn't paint masterpieces. He is the masterpiece.
He is. I can tell. He's really got a nice purple vibe going on right now. It kind of looks like he's painting Lucian, because Lucian just happens to be standing in front of the portrait. All right, so what are we talking? Oh, it's hideous yet beautiful.
I chose. They were asking what Lucian was saying. You're drawing truth or beauty. Now, so based on my previous conversation, Gladiator guy over here was saying that he made a joke at Cirrus's defense, but Cirrus thought it was funny. So I felt like taking a more creative answer, giving him the more. Be better than being just like flat out critical or truthful of his. If you told him, "Oh, you're painting portrait of Ivor," he would have been like, "Yeah, duh." But you're saying, "Oh, you're painting beauty. It's beautiful, although it's gross." He might be like, "Yeah," and I chose right.
Yep, that's exactly what he's trying to go for.
What's interesting is actually if you chose the other option, other characters may have liked that decision. Maybe Cirrus wouldn't have liked it, but maybe another character would have. So. Like the characters kind of gossip among themselves too, so your decisions will affect your relationship with more than one character.
They've got like a web of friendship on here. Don't piss off one of them, because you'll piss off all of them.
I like to say that they like off screen when Rowena's battling, that the conversations that they have continue. We just don't see them.
Yeah, life goes on even though we're not part of it. So we have Magnar here. I think we were just talking about how you could try to take his ring.
Yeah.
If Trevor's going to be a little devious here.
Let's see if we can best him. For his gypsum ring.
Yeah, for his gypsum ring, yeah.
I'm right-handed, so he'd guess it's in my right hand, so I'm going to go with my left. Yeah.
You chose poorly.
So he guessed correctly, but I could cheat him, or I can honor him. I'm gonna cheat.
Oh boy. I noticed you also have a timer too, so it gives you a little bit more like, oh god, I need to make a decision right now.
He's suspicious, but he can't prove it.
He's really glaring at you there.
He really got in my face.
Well,
and, you know what?
You made him a little uneasy.
Sirius seemed like he...
A fine thing for a fine man.
Exactly.
Covered in paint.
Art for art.
Get paint on the ring.
I can't, like, super see his feet, but is he also barefoot?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, he is barefoot.
At least he's wearing pants.
Yeah,
like...
right. And listen, let's not push the artist too.
Alright, so you handed the ring over to Sirius here.
Oh, and he crushes it for paint.
What color was it?
Gypsum, which is kind of like with reddish orange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's kind of like a
There's
bright
a lot
orange.
of weird names for colors that I'm unaware of. Well, I guess he'll never really find that ring then, so maybe he'll never figure out if you cheated. Oh, he's excited.
Yeah, Sirius is
That's
happy
how you make
about that.
friends.
Alright, so I see we switched back to Rowena here, going back into more combat. Alright, let's see. Oh!
Okay.
It's the pumpkin!
It's a treasure pumpkin.
I want his chest.
Don't! He's sleeping!
I have to progress.
What is he holding something?
He's holding a little
Yeah, he's
pillow.
holding his pillow. He's clutching his pillow.
Adorable. It's just
So when you hit the treasure chest, the character hits it while they get a trick or a treat. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that would have been a buff, like, for your characters. But if you don't get that, sometimes you'll see another pump. He'll jump out of the chest, and he'll, like, kind of taunt you and then run away.
I'm so offended that the other pumpkin got so shocked being waked up and, like, ran away because he's scared. Terrible, Trevor.
I'm sorry, I needed to progress and he was in the way, so...
So we got a new enemy here. Spencer, if you'd like to tell us a little bit about who this gigantic man is.
Yeah, this shield bearer. So right now he's actually using a shield, so he's protecting the ghost. So one of the key things is if you use a death blow on him, you'll be able to break him, so he won't be in his defensive stance. So, like maybe like if you use like one of Alistair's death blows, or if you have Saber Hook, yeah, right there you can break him. So now you broke him out of his defensive stance, so you can hit the two ghosts behind you. And the ghosts there are, like we were saying before, they actually target Rowena, so you need to move back and forth to defend yourself against their attacks. You can't just use your exemplars to block them because they're hitting other spirits like Rowena.
Nice. Did it.
Nice job, Trevor.
Alright, I think we're gonna move into another battle here, but just a comment. I noticed these blue floating orbs around Rowena too.
Oh yeah, so the blue flowing orbs are mono orbs, and every time you hit an enemy, you gain like a little bit of mana. And when you have one mono orb, you can do one death blow or use Rowena's magic.
Nice. And so we also met a couple more people here, which I believe from Blights now?
Yeah, these are the two people from the Blights, and they're a little bit suspicious of Rowena and like what her goals are.
They definitely seem to be like differently dressed than Carla was.
Yes.
She seemed like she was a little more well off, like aristocratic maybe, and these definitely seem like simple countryside.
Yes, I do love the witch hat, sort of.
Looks
like a witch hat to me.
You don't see them on men most often.
Yeah, I'm
Most
digging
of the
it.
Ladies, he's bringing it back, and I appreciate it. That's what fashion is.
Bringing it back. So we have another enemy that I don't think we've seen before. He kind of looks like a soldier.
Yeah, so this enemy here is another melee enemy. He's actually like the police officer that we were talking about, or the enemy that was inspired by the police officer we were talking about earlier. And he can do a combination attack, so you want to be careful and be more precise with your blocks because he could hit you multiple times.
Right. So what strategies should Trevor be employing here? Ensure he gets better.
Oh no, he just lost Alistair. Well, definitely reviving your character.
Yes,
first,
please revive.
When if you lose Exemplar, you can hold down their button to revive them. Probably, yeah, moving to avoid the other ghosts from hitting Rowena is a good strategy. Like casting your healing magic and standing on a tile to restore your HP, great strategy. Trying to pull the ghosts together, like using Burning Rage, you can bring both ghosts to one tile, and then you can hit both of them with Zulfikar's lightning magic is another strategy.
So how much does that decrease your score if you have to revive your allies?
Significantly.
We looking at like a cool range, decent range, you know.
It depends how many times you would need to revive them.
Ooh, Trevor at 2 also.
But
so-
yeah, that's the good strategy too. Like you want to group your enemies together to like kind of maximize how your death blows are going to work. So if you use Burning Rave right now, you'll pull the ghosts closer together, and you can use like right there, you're hitting multiple ghosts, and you can use multiple death blows at the same time too, as long as you have enough mana orbs to do that.
I know we've seen a lot of combat, but I don't think we ever actually talked about how you're using all characters at once. This isn't like your standard JRPG where it's just, one turn at a time, but you get to use everyone.
You gotta use everybody there, and while you're doing that, the enemies are attacking you too.
Yeah. Alright, so was that our last battle here? Did you do it, Trevor?
Yeah, I think I did.
Do you think you got a good score?
Let's talk about the decision I'm about to make.
So you're gonna decide where to bring those supplies. Do you want to bring them to the meadows or to the blights?
What did you pick?
I picked the meadows.
The meadows?
Yeah. Just because, the blights sounds a little unpleasant.
You just don't like the suspicious people?
I'd rather just go to a meadow.
You're taking the supplies there, not like you're...
Listen, yeah, I am taking the supplies
there. I guess you're gonna be there for a little bit so you can enjoy the scenery. Well, I guess we'll see how that plays out at some point.
Oh boy,
Let's... That big tooth.
Yeah, those revives.
Hey, decent's okay. I'll take a decent.
Yeah, except then you realize it's the lowest.
Well, let's not take it there. It's decent, and let's leave it at that.
Why is it
decent? It's decent. It's not bad.
Yeah, but what was the ranks? S-A?
S-A... Listen, let's not get into it.
It's a decent word, but I mean, if you attach a grade value to it, just
listen,
passing.
Well, hey, passing is passing. I finished the level, didn't I?
All right,
and you're gonna bring the supplies over to to the people in the meadows, which is a win for them, right?
Yeah. So it's more like it's not about your experience; it's about doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Well, even though there'll be other people that also needed it.
Let's not talk about the right thing either. Let's say, an experience is an experience.
All right, so I think that kind of wraps up our showcase, our post showcase for Fallen Legion Revenants. I'd like to thank Spencer so much for joining us on this, and also for you and your whole team for creating this game and letting us bring it over. Do you have any last words you'd like to put out to our chat here?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me on the stream, and I want to thank everyone who's worked on Fallen Legion Revenants to make this game. I mean, a game's made by an entire team of people, from programmers to artists to musicians to sound engineers to QA staff and to our amazing voice cast. And definitely thank you to NIS America for helping us bring the game to the world. And thank you to everyone who's watched the stream. And I hope you get a chance to play it when it comes out next year.
Yeah, guys, look forward to it. It is coming out next year. We can also pre-order it on our store.
Yes,
we have lovely limited editions on there. I highly recommend checking that out, our Nisa online store. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you once again, Spencer, for joining us. I am Laura here with our off-screen.
I've been Trevor.
So stay tuned for what's coming up next, and thank you guys again for joining us.
Thank you.
Guys.
Bye, guys.
Next up, Way Forward.
It won't blow away. We will dance through the danger until the world is saved. Can't stop me now 'cause I'm Shantae.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Newgame Expo. This is the Way Forward segment, and I'm Matt Bozon. I'm the creative director at Way Forward. I'm also the director of Shantae and the Seven Sirens, and today I'm just going to play through the first part of this game for you. Go ahead and get started. And we're just going to talk about the game a bit. And this is the fifth game in the Shantae series. It does have animated sequences throughout. I'm going to skip them, sorry. This is going to be not quite a speed run, but we're going to kind of keep things moving along. The game is available now. It's been out for a few weeks. So if you're interested,
Finally here.
you can pick it up on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. It's also available on PC, on Steam and GOG. And it is on Apple Arcade on all supported platforms there, iPad, iOS, Apple TV, and Mac PC. So let's go ahead and jump in.
I think this might be my first real vacation, Uncle.
Indeed, we're going to skip. So, being the fifth game, the first game was Shantae in the game for the Game Boy Color in 2002. Then there was Risky's Revenge for the DSiWare service in 2010. And then there was Shantae and the Pirate's Curse for 3DS and other platforms following. That was in 2013. And then the kick-started Shantae Half Genie Hero, which was the fourth game. That was the HD game, the first HD game, this being the second.
Hello and welcome.
Thank you. The mayor here is going to give us our first quest, which is to find and meet the other half genies in the game. There are 5 of them we need to find to kind of get things rolling here. Go ahead and save it, save guy. But yeah, Half Genie Hero game number 4 was kind of more linear, like a Mega Man X-like game. This being the fifth game,
So nice to meet you.
is a return to form, more of a Metroidvania-style game.
Of course.
Hello, Harmony. We found Harmony. So Shantae's visiting a tropical island in this adventure, and this is the first time that the storyline doesn't take place in Sequin Land, which is the Shantae's home. This time she's been invited to a tropical island where she's going to participate in a Half Genie Festival held by the mayor, who we just met a moment ago, and he's invited 4 other Half Genies to participate in this performance. And our job right now is just to go meet them. The island is situated on top of a sunken city. As you see here, we're just entering the tour area. And kind of loosely based on, Lost City of Atlantis, sure, but more specifically the Seattle Underground. If you've ever seen that, there's a portion of Seattle built on top of an older portion of Seattle, and it's really interesting. People have lower stories of like street front and stuff in their basements. It's amazing. All right, here's our second genie.
I'm so sorry.
Zombie half genie. Yes, she is. We're gonna go ahead and skip. We got our next friend. So kind of loosely based on that concept. So we're going through the sunken city. You know what? Let's check that out. The game has lots of little secret areas like that, and I do kind of want to kill these spiders. So just walking you through some of the features of the game. Well, first let's talk to you.
I'm Shantae.
Zapple.
All right, there's Zapple. We've got 2 more to find. So Shantae games, all of them focus on Shantae and her adventures with her friends in this fantasy setting. And typically she will whip with her hair and dance to transform into different forms. Here at the beginning we can dance to pull in distant objects until we get some upgraded abilities. So we're going to head back up and try to find the remaining 2 half genies. So speaking of half genies, Shantae is a half genie because her father is a human being and her mother is a genie. And so in this world, whenever there's a child like that, they have weird magical powers. And so hers is to whip with her hair and to transform by dancing. The other half genies that we're meeting have powers of their own, which they go into a little bit. You can see that if you're playing the full game and reading along. And past games haven't really dealt with half genies much. It's kind of in the lore. This is the first game where you actually get to meet them in person. And that was a fishman that we just defeated. I want to beat this one up too, so we can look at his cool double skeleton. Look at him. Alright. Caves, a lot of Shantae games will have caves. They're kind of mini puzzles that'll tease something you can come back to later, or if you have what you need at that moment, you can solve it. I think I'm going to just keep moving here. Save guy. I'm going to save often. I don't do a lot of streams or Let's Plays. This is kind of a new thing for me, so sorry for the audio. Might be a little bit rough. I'm doing this from home. Way Forward is doing work from home right now, like a lot of you guys are too. Here we go. We got a treasure chest, and we have a nugget. We'll get into nuggets more in a little bit. There we go.
Yo! Hello! My name is Vera.
Hey, Vera. So yeah, half genies are just in the backstory of the game. There's one positioned at each town in the Shantae world. They're kind of the protectors that use their powers to defend the innocent from evil and see that justice is served. That's what they're all about. So Vera is from a town on this island, which we may get to see later if there's enough time. I'm not sure. Yeah, these things we keep seeing in these caves are heart squids. If we can collect 4 of them, I knew that guy was there. If we can collect 4 of them, we can trade them in for a more heart meter, like more potential health. Hey, Plink. Okay, Plink is a seer. She can see things that are not there. So, with her, that's the last half genie we need to find. Yeah. Report back to the mayor. All right. So I think I mentioned at the beginning, Shantae's here with her friends to visit the tropical island. It's a vacation where she gets a all expense paid trip if she agrees to take place in this half genie festival.
Hey! Hurry!
All right. So we're gonna do that.
Please don't start without me.
We're gonna get the festival underway. I'm
Ladies
gonna.
and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and skip this. It's a longer one.
Half Genie Festival.
Hey. So yeah, part I skipped was during the festival, everyone disappears off of the stage, leaving only Shantae behind.
Shantae, for the last time, let the authorities handle this. Oh.
So Shantae's not going to stand for that, so our adventure begins. Oh, sorry, I'm just cutting that audio off here.
Oh. This island is hiding a secret, and I'm gonna get to the very bottom of it.
Okay, so that's our mission. We're going to go rescue the other half genies and see what happened. And in most Shantae games, if you're not sure what to do, you talk to the NPCs here. Everybody will have something to say that'll put you back on the right path. And I think I'll do just a quick tour of what's here in town. So we've got a shop. I'm going to go pick some stuff up. Let's see. We'll do... let's see. Fireball. No. You know, Super Ball is fun. I like Super Ball. We're going to go ahead and we'll stick with that for now. There's also shampoo items, things that'll increase your hair whip speed and the damage that it deals. So we got that place. We've got the backstage, as you already saw over here. Up across the top, we got some more people hanging out. Oh, check my map? I think I will. All right. Yeah, let's talk about this real quick. Inventory, these are the things I've been collecting from monsters I defeated. They're food items that'll refill your health and a little bit of magic. Dances we'll be getting hopefully later. There's 4 of those to find. Fusions is where you're going to be merging your magic with one of the half genies that you rescue and to create a new form. Nuggets. We'll still talk about nuggets later. Keep moving along. Relics are the things that you buy in the store. And then another tab over, we've got our map, which shows you where you've been. And cards, which we'll talk about as soon as we find one. So we'll do that. Hopefully that'll happen soon. And this is the Squidsmith, who will exchange 4 of your heart squids for more health potential. Oops, and we missed the bathhouse. This is kind of a Kid Icarus throwback. If you're familiar with the NES game, jump in the hot springs and refill your health and your magic. So with that, I think we'll just start heading off this direction. These characters with an exclamation point are kind of like the bigger hint givers. If you're not sure where to go, they'll point you in the right direction. So yeah, I guess we can talk about the nuggets. So the gold nuggets are used to get rare monster cards. Monster cards are dropped by enemies. Every enemy has a monster card. That's new to this game. And if you get enough nuggets, you can trade a certain amount of nuggets for a rare card, ones you can't get through normal gameplay. I'm getting beat up. Yeah, me and talking and playing is not like maybe the best combo, huh? So I'll keep going. Wow, alright, jumped right into that guy. So we've got some returning characters, like this one from Half Genie Hero, that Snake Lady. And then a lot of them are brand new, created specifically for the island. Here's a dead end. We're going to need some other ability to pass here. So yeah, all the animations in this game were recreated at 4K resolution. Half Genie Hero was HD. This game is all done in 4K. So if you have a 4K compliant system like PS4, Xbox One, or if your PC is up to it, you can get some really nice visuals. And otherwise, game looks great in... Oops, shot by a snake. Looks great in HD as well. So there's another nugget. So we have 2 of them. There we go. Two nuggets. For us to do something with them, we're gonna have to get up to 5, which I don't know if we're gonna get there once I pick up the pace a little bit. I'm going left. Reason for that is in most Shantae games, a lot of times if you go kind of off the beaten path at the beginning, you can get an early item, which is what I'm doing here. And you know, I forgot to use my Super Ball. We should be using that. Here we go. So free squid. So Super Ball's nice, it does a lot of damage. It eats your magic meter up pretty quickly though, but hey, we got a pineapple for our trouble, that's nice. So that's, Super Ball's a good example of a magical item where, you know, it's completely optional. If you want to power up your hair whip attack and just focus on that, you can do that. If you're more into the magical items, then you'll probably enjoy combining those with monster cards. And yeah, you know what? We're coming up on a moment here, so I'm going to be quiet and let them talk.
Risky boots. What is she doing here? Men! Place the explosives. Move it, you lubbers. won't be long before the absolute power belongs to me. I should have known.
Alright, so Risky Boots is the bad guy in all previous Shantae games. This one, a little different. Risky Boots is still present, but she's a little more sneaky about what she's all about in this storyline. So we'll see her a handful of times throughout the adventure. We'll probably run into her again before we're done here. So we're going to go down in pursuit of her. Wow! Alright. Real quick, just poke in here and show you guys. Here's a fast travel room. Kind of inspired by Symphony of the Night. As you open more and more of these, you can start skipping around to wherever you need to go. I'm going to go ahead and head off in this direction for a moment. We got two ways we can go. There we go, there's our first monster card. So let's pop that open real quick. Monster cards go on this screen. Ceiling Bug, this one. Rockets travel much faster when chasing down their targets. Well, I didn't buy rockets, I bought the Super Ball, so that's kind of a bummer. But this is a point where, depending on the drops you get, I might go more with rockets after this, just because that's a great card to have. Rocket speed is really useful. But as you saw, my Super Ball does 8 damage, so if I can get cards that boost that, I may end up going that route instead. But we'll kind of see. We'll see how it goes. Slimes, I'm not going to mess with them too much. I'm going to run... Yeah, we'll need one of them. The off chance that we get a card. We did not. We are watching a lot of Twitch streams and YouTube Let's Plays and things. I have not seen anybody yet talk about the slimes and how they change color. If anybody's figured that out, let us know. Speaking of, I don't know if we're... Yeah, that's the end of the line for this area. I don't know if the way we're doing this is if comments are active, but if they are, feel free to post. We'll have, I'm sure we're going to be watching during the stream. Because this is pre-recorded, we did this in advance just because of the work-from-home situation. We weren't sure if we'd be able to get it all, up and running just, perfectly smoothly to hit our time slot. So, yeah, we did go ahead and pre-record it. If you're asking me questions in the chat and no one's saying anything, that's why. Okay. How are we doing? We're at 18 minutes about-ish. And, I had someone on a stream asking about soft platforms in this game. Most platform games, if you duck and jump, you'll fall through them. That's pretty typical. Shantae games in the past have done this, but more often than not, they have the player falling off the front side of three-quarter view, side view, which is a little different from this game. But we also use the one-way floors in our labyrinths and things, so... In this one, we just went ahead and only used the one kind of floor, in case you're wondering. Yeah, that was a deliberate choice that we made for this one.
What are you doing down here?
And I'm gonna mash through this a little bit. Keep it going. Don't remove the blocks, Jante, that's what he's saying. Oh, but we did. That's bad. We were bad. Yeah, I said I'd skip those, didn't I? And I didn't. I guess I got kind of sucked into it. I like that. It's nice sense. So here, we'll go ahead and skip that and get moving again. Whoa, I just totally missed that. But we got some pulled pork sandwiches, and that's nice. Here's a new bad guy. Let's see if we can deal with him. Alright. I guess I could be a little more reckless with these things, huh? Hey! That is the lobster girl we'll see a few times throughout the game, kind of sneaking a peek through the windows. She was, that character was animated by Timmy from Undertale. You guys all played Undertale, I'm sure. If you didn't, go play it. But yeah, Timmy was kind enough to contribute some animation to the project, so she animated that really cool window sequence you just saw. Wow, I got smacked right into the door. There's another squid we cannot get. Here's Giveaway Crab, that guy right there. Every Shantae game has to have somewhere a crab that reveals crawling behind walls. That's his job, so that's what he was doing there. There we go. There's a guy wandering around in there. I think we ought to get him. And there's some treats. So yeah, no sign of Risky Boots yet, but we've got the creepy music now. That's a sign we're headed in the right direction. So... Nope. Yeah, we're getting close. Alright, here is our first labyrinth. Labyrinth's kind of like our Zelda dungeons. The overworld in Shantae games like this one, which would be the first, second, and third game, they're kind of like a Metroid type of game on the outside, and then when you get into a labyrinth, they become kind of like a side view Zelda, I guess kind of a Zelda 2, maybe? Where you're in one, here we're on a brand new map, Water Lily's Den, and it's going to be, you know, lock and key and puzzle, stuff like that. And typically getting, you know, finding dead ends and looking for the ability that'll help you get past those. And we're good on hearts, so we'll keep going. For example, we were in this big tall corridor, and our only option is to go down. Here's an example of the soft platforms I was talking about. You can jump up through them. You know, I should be using this ball more. Yeah, you can just run off the sides of them rather than ducking and jumping through them, because we do use them for one-way traversal, so you go through one and then you have to find another way around. Here's a locked door. And we got an ambush. What did we get? We picked up a card a second ago, and I didn't even register that. Let's take a look at what we got. Oops. We have... Oh yeah, we have a bat. We need 5 bat cards to increase boomerang. But we don't have a boomerang. And then this card, oh, so we got a mystery card. This one's going to be a mystery because the ability that it augments, we don't have that ability yet. Once we get that ability, the card will be deciphered, and then it'll start making more sense. There is our key. So off we go. Here it is, and we can move on. If you notice in the top right corner now, there's 3 heart squid outlines. Can't reach this one yet, but that'll tell you how many are in each of the labyrinths. So if you're kind of, really on top of it, great. If not, you can come back later and collect them. If you're into backtracking, there's lots of stuff to do. If you're not, you can do most of the game with typically a second pass through an area, if it's even required. Usually it's not. We try to keep it pretty streamlined, so you can just kind of go through quickly if that's the way you want to do it. I am a terrible shot. Oh, no, I'm a great shot. Alright. Yeah. Cool. That's how I play pool, too. I don't know if you guys play pool, but yeah, I just hit the ball as hard as I can and then hope that it goes into one of the pockets. So maybe that's why I like the Super Ball. And I'm going to save often. Again, I never know when something bad's going to happen. So yeah, all the artwork in this game is painted at 4K resolution. So if you're familiar with old school side-scrollers, like Mario, like you got a Mario block or something like that is usually 16 by 16 pixels in size. You've seen them a million times, I'm sure. In this game, like this block right here that I'm standing on, instead of 16 by 16 pixels, they're I think 178 or 180 somewhere in there. So we're working with huge tiles, way too big to be pixeled, so everything is painted. So similar approach that you would have to, you know, a pixel-style indie game, except all the assets are just humongous. No, I don't want to save twice. Whoopsies. I danced for that heart, and then I just let it fall on the floor. Okay. These lobster guys, we could probably sit here all day and farm them if we want. Oh, we got a card. Let's just check out what the lobster jogger card does. That is this one. We 5 loot drawn in from a greater distance. We'll be okay without it. But that is a good lazy player's ability. If you want to just not have to dance to suck stuff up, it will come to you. Alright.
The half-genie runt. So... Oh my, you just have all the answers, don't you? You won't interfere. Let's go!
Alright, so Risky Boots in this game is a reoccurring sub-boss. In all previous games, she would be the final boss of the game, so this one mixes it up a bit. And she starts out not too terribly intimidating as far as like difficulty goes, and then she'll ramp up and learn. Wow, I got shot. Learn new tricks as she goes. Ooh, all right. She was just going to call her guys in, and we beat her. All right, so long. Yeah, we'll take it. Wake up, Link. Alright, so we're rescuing our first half-genie. And as a reward we get this, which is a fusion coin for the Dash Newt.
Dash Newt? Leave it to me. I promise to do my very best.
Alright. So yeah, the difference between this and previous Shantae games is, in previous ones, the ones where you transform into creatures, which is most of them, you would dance and then you transform into a creature and then you run around as that creature. In this game, you have it assigned to a button, so you can just do it instantly. And in fact, you can button mash and just change into all of the creatures as quickly as, you know, as fast as you can push the button, as fast as you can transform. You know, the first one we got here is the Newt. And, you know, we did grab that map. I think I didn't even mention it. I crawled behind that secret wall a ways back and grabbed the map. Let's pop it open and see. Yes, I did. Okay. So the unexplored area you can see is up above. So using the Newt, you can just stick directly to a wall. And just like my Super Ball, the Newt has various cards associated with it, monster cards. So if I find the right card, I can increase its abilities. I think there's one... we changed them around from during development, so I'm a little fuzzy on which one ended up being associated with which monster. But there is one for dashing further. I think there's one for doing more damage when you dash. For example, I had to jump away from the wall to get to that spot, but without it I could have just done a longer dash. But yeah, as you play the game and you have certain things that just become your favorites, you'll find you're kind of wanting those cards that power up that ability. And the cards have no cost. The only limiter is you can only equip 3 cards at a time. So you can kind of pick the ones you like and just leave it there, or throughout the game you can change them at will. It's kind of up to you. Do it however you want. And it is possible, if you have good luck or if you're just persistent, you can definitely power your character up, very quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I want that money. I'm hoping to show off some store stuff. And here is another secret. There. So with this one, we have all 3 from this labyrinth, and we have the one that we got earlier, so we've got 4. So I'm hoping when we get back to town, I can show you guys the Squidsmith. These guys do tend to bunch up. If I can get them overlapping, sometimes you can take them both out, which is kind of convenient. That's alright. Alright, we got our magic. You know what? We better do it. We thought about autosaving. We've talked about that a lot with this series, but it's such a staple of these types of games to allow players to manually save. That's why we've kept that in there like that. We'll go ahead and look at this video too, and then any other ones I think I'll just be skipping. So here we're at our first boss, which is the Water Lily Siren, and they're all kind of loosely water themed. This one the least of which, because it's kind of just a plant, but yeah. All right. So let's see. We're going to. I have buttons on the sides here that I can move her around. And just to keep things moving, I might take a couple unnecessary hits here just so I can stick to the wall. Oh my gosh, or not. Hang on. Oh yeah. We got her in the light, but she still pulled off that attack. You know what? Normally you'd ride these flowers to be able to get to the hit zone for her. But since we have this, I'm just going to do it from the ground and see if we can just do a lot of damage that way. Yeah, I think I was doing better just with my Super Ball. I'll probably do that next time. Yeah, we're getting out of there. By the time I get her over there, it's probably going to move, so I'm going to kind of put her in a neutral spot. There we go. I'm going to trick her into it. There we go. So yeah, with the right combination of magic and cards, you could really do a lot of damage very quickly. So I did a test play of this earlier, and just kind of see where the timing would end up for the video, and it took quite a bit longer. I was using Fireball and hitting her from a distance, which didn't go nearly as quickly as the Super Ball. So yeah, game's broken down into chapters. There's kind of that intro thing that we did, which is kind of not really a chapter, and then there are 5, and then kind of an end portion, or you could call it 6 chapters if you want. For development, we refer to it as, I think there's 7 chapters, or a 0, and then there's 6 of them. But the game in total takes about maybe 10 hours to get through.
I never knew I could transform like that.
So here, let's just see what she has to say really briefly.
Combine our magic?
Yes. We're going to combine our magic. Alright, so she's going to send us on a quest, I just went ahead and skipped it, to find a fusion stone, kind of like the coin we had earlier, but a bigger hunk of stone. So if we can find that, we can bring it back to her, and she will combine her magic with ours, and we will get a new ability. And whereas the transformations, like the creatures, are instant, one button press, the other ones actually do use the dance system like previous Shantae games. Alright, so I'm going to use the newt and head up this way. There's actually a lot of ways you can use to go back whichever way you want to go. I think there's 2 or 3 ways, and they all kind of have different rewards. I'm just going to do this one, because I like picking up that nugget. And let's, let me check real quick here. Yeah, let's go back up this way. I think what I'm going to do is go this way, and then I might go back to the transporter for fast travel and take that route. If I went left, I think there's another item I could collect, but I'm gonna skip it and go this way. So yeah, if you're trying to speedrun this game, I've seen 2.5 hours. I don't know how much time people can shave off, but depending on which way you choose to go, like in a case like this, alright, and that's a water path, so like if we could get this guy's card, I won't spoil it, you know, if we end up getting it, we'll get it. But it would be super handy to have if you're trying to get through the game quickly. It's a good one. And there's a lot of spiders early in the game, so... And they're just giving us meat hunks. Hello. So yeah, we're at 36 minutes. Thanks for watching. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is Shantae and the Seven Sirens, 5th game in the Shantae series, and this is the Newgame Plus Expo. You're in the Way Forward time slot right now, and we're just playing through this game that's been out for a couple of weeks and is available on the everything if you want to get it. So, we have a new clue. Unusual woman just arrived in town. She has very large goggles. We will find her. She is right there. Hello.
Hello, young miss.
She is a deep-sea explorer. She wants us to find a lumpy and smooth barnacle. I mean, respectively, a lumpy barnacle and a smooth barnacle. So we want to go do that for her. But before we do that, I'm going to just get some stuff. What did we get? We got a card. Yeah, we got a card for Homing Rocket. Ooh. Do we want to get, like, yeah, we could go nutso on the... Normally this is where I'd probably get my hair speed up. Or more damage, but because we got that card, this is kind of where I'm saying the monster cards, if you lean into them, can kind of affect your game very differently. I like to, you know, increase my melee attack, but in this case, I'm going to do this instead. So we'll do that. We got kind of a... No, we'll do one of them. We'll do Hair Whip Speed. All right, and then maybe we just leave it there. Yeah. All right, so we're looking for stuff for her. Sky's room is open. I guess she's done being mad at us, and she is relaxing at the beach. All right, or at the pool. So we'll see more of Shantae's friends later. This guy we're going to talk to really quickly. He has a rare card. He will trade for nuggets. 5 nuggets. Oh, we do have 5 nuggets. Oh, we don't. We have 4 nuggets. We're close. We do, though, have... Right? Yeah, we have 4 squids, so we'll trade them in. We are ready to forage. Alright, so now we have 4 hearts worth of damage we can take. Most monsters, early in the game anyway, do just 1 or 2 hits of damage, so this is pretty good. Later we'll get into tougher guys. Let's see, where do we want to go? If I was kind of running ahead of things, we'll go this way. We'll go this way. This is where if you played the game a number of times, like we used, we'd be in development, we'd be playing the game numerous times per day. For me, I've had some time away from the game, so it's a little fuzzy, but depending on what I'm trying to do, like right now I'm doing rockets, I would... Oh, these crates were blocking us before, by the way, now they're gone, so that plus our Newt Dash lets us get across this gap. But because I'm doing rockets, I would maybe choose to do this route first. If this is the route that has guys that have more rocket monster cards. Again, we shifted them at some point in development, so I'm a little fuzzy. Let's see, what is that? The Eagle drop. Let's see. Well, we'll never know, because I'll drop it down a hole. Oh, I'm all out. I'm out! I got no more magic, I squandered it. Oh, there we go. The game's a little bit sensitive to what you don't have. It will, if you're out of magic, it'll tend to give you magic drops. But it's not predictable. It's not like you can just sit there and get magic forever. It's still a bit random. Yeah, this is Bolo's room, and it's awful, and he doesn't like it. Alright. Basically, he's complaining about this gross thing in his trash can, so we're going to go ahead and steal it. Smooth Barnacle. Alright, so we got what we came for. We can leave. If we felt like exploring, we could kind of poke around and see what else is around the island. There's a lot of areas you can dash into, or you know, we might be able to get... Oh, there we go. We might be able to get to our 5th nugget very quickly if we went ahead and ran around. Let's see, what were we looking at? The eagle. Oh, it's Boomerang, right. So, do we have another Boomerang guy? Yeah, see, if we were doing Boomerangs right now... Yeah, it's not too late to change, I guess, but, I'm sticking with the rockets. And I think if you tend to die a lot, if I remember correctly, the orc monster, that's that green guy we saw earlier that was flapping his wings around and trying to stomp on us, I think he has a card that's really good for health and restoring. And so did those Muckmen, the guy we just beat here. Because, let's see, if we eat food... Here, we'll just eat this sad can of tuna. Okay, you get a little bit. I'll just demonstrate here with this golden crab, though. We will get magic from it in addition to health. So, if you had the Merkman? It's Merkman. Whatever. We'll just call it Merkman. If you have the Merkman card, instead of getting, you know, partial magic refill or partial hearts refill, you'd get even more. So that's really helpful. Especially if you tend to just die a lot. Excuse me. All right. So I skipped the hint earlier when the goggles lady gave us the quest, but she said there's one off to either side of the island, one at a high elevation, one at a low elevation. So we'll go ahead and head the other way and see if we can get it. By the way, if we poke our head in here, Plink, the one we rescued, is here waiting for us. We did not find a fusion stone. Sorry. Sorry. There's the lady. Hello, lady. Yes, a lot of early game. The first couple chapters, there's a lot of setup and introducing new characters. And eventually you'll start getting to know your way around the island. Oh, you know, we could just be nuts with our rockets here. It's Muckman. Why'd I say Merkman? I don't know, maybe he used to be called Merkman. This is what happens when you get 5 games deep and it's been going on for however long it's been going on. Speaking of, this is our 30th anniversary, so Way Forward is 30 years old. We don't know how many games we've developed because we lost track. We used to have a big sheet, and it, I don't know, 15 years ago, I think it was approaching 200 games, and then we lost track, and we've made a lot more since then. So I have no idea. I mean, we started doing game development on 3¼ inch, or even 5-inch floppy disks, if you go back far enough. So, yeah, but Shantae Games, it's been 18 years of Shantae Games. We were able to get that. This guy was in the first Shantae game, the Frog Lips monster. And he dropped his salmon. And I think we're going to get whatever this is. Oops! Oh, I got fooled. It's on this side, isn't it? This one is trouble. I think we're just going to fear her for now. And check out this cave. So we do not have the ability to solve this yet, but I think we're close. Okay. We got our lumpy barnacle. So this poor man does not feel refreshed. That's okay. We can just have a snooze there for now. And we're gonna just escape from you. This is one of the guys, I can't remember what his card ended up being either, but I don't think it's super common. There is a rarity to the cards. Some of them, especially the ones that you need more than one of, they tend to be fairly common. So, you know what? This might be faster. Let's try it. I'm not sure if it is, factoring in loading up the next area, but it might be faster. Somebody will tell me. Somebody will figure it out. Ooh, more spiders, though. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Was that it? No. Still needs one more. Alright. That's okay. If I don't get it on this in this video, and you haven't seen it, and you're playing this game, go get it. It's really fun. You'll like it. We have 15 minutes left. Wow. So we got through one labyrinth, fought the siren, and we should have time to do this section, I think, if I don't dilly-dally too much. Alright. Let me try to be a little quicker with what I'm doing. We've got it! We got the stone. No, we don't. What am I thinking? Didn't I just say I would try to be more efficient, and then I wasn't, and then I wasn't again? That's okay. That's okay.
Oh?
We did! We brought them! Yes! Thank you. Take our barnacles. Now we're set. We will visit the metal fish. The metal fish was that submarine that we just saw. There. Now we have it. It is a fusion stone. Let's merge. Let's combine the magics. Okay. So yes, there are 4 rescues that we have to make throughout the game, and there are 4 dance slots you might have noticed on the subscreen. And so yeah, there are, because of the number of chapters of the game, 5 labyrinths, 4 in between sections. That's why it's a 5 and 4. All right. Let's do it. So we'll try it out in the room. There we go. So there's our 3 unlocked and the one that we have available, which is Seer Dance. So Seer Dance will reveal stuff that is hidden, and there is stuff all over the place. So there are some more. Once you destroy these things, they are gone forever. They don't come back. So, you know, let's talk to you. You have something to say. Where's Tree Town? Alright. I think we're just gonna head directly over there now. And see if we can get there in the next 10 minutes. Which I'm sure we can, yeah. We will be able to make that, and that's probably where we'll end the video. Yeah, as far as the other content in the game, there are kind of 4. Most Shantae games have 4 kind of win conditions. See if you can beat the game quickly. See if you can beat the game with 100% of items. And there's one for just beating the game at all. And then there's a tougher to achieve one, which is typically get 100% of everything and do it quickly. Excuse me. In the case of this game, you know, yes, rockets. We're going to do a lot of rockets. Those things hiding in the blast. Yeah, and then when you beat the game, there is an unlockable, which will lead you to a fifth win condition. Oh, I did see people asking in one of the Twitch streams I was watching, and I don't follow particular streamers. There's a couple that I do follow, but generally speaking, I just kind of poke around and see who's streaming what, in case you're curious. But oh yes, that is what we wanted. All right, let's equip that. Let's get that going right away. Newt, and what else? You know, we never did crawl faster. Why not? May as well. We have a slot open. Crawling fast is fun. Here. What was I saying? I have no idea. I started talking about something. It doesn't matter. I know I said that Way Forward was old, and then I said something else, but, ooh. Here are a lot of rocket stuff. I'll remember later, or I'll forget. That's fine. Ooh. Oh yeah, the amount of content. Yeah, windscreens. Yeah, on a Twitch stream. Right. There we go. What I noticed was there were a lot of people saying, "Hey," and we saw this in a couple of reviews too. Hey, it's a bummer you have to rely on the random number generator thing to get you cards, like monster cards. But you don't. You don't need the monster cards to get 100% on this game. 100% comes from item collection and stuff like that, but you don't need to get all the cards. So, thank you. We're in Tree Town. Let me save, and then we'll do just a little bit more fun stuff. And then we'll be done. yeah, let's go here. We're gonna meet the Chief. Hello, Chief. Chief is sad, and I'm gonna skip his sad story because of time. He is sad, and he will be happy if we play this wonderful minigame. I am ready. Alright. So, yeah, so if you're trying to 100% the game, it's looking for items. You don't have to farm the monsters, so you can just skip that completely. So first time you play this minigame, it's kind of a freebie. I mean, they're just, see, wow. I fired it through the one spot that had nothing. That was great. That was fairly generous. I feel like I should have missed off. Oh, like that. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Do it again. So the way this thing scores is if you can, the fewer mistakes you make, the more of a bonus payout that you get at the end. So you participate for 10 gems, but it's possible to fill up your gem count very quickly if you're persistent. I watched a lot of people on this stream. They would play a little bit and then they would quit and try to go just for that perfect. But even if you're less than perfect and you're getting, you know, missing a couple, that money will still stack up really quickly. So, yeah, let's go meet the Chief again. Now he'll be happy. Hello, Chief. No, it's good. It's good. Yes, we have hope in our heart. So he's going to give us the useless object. Yes, thank you. So since we have a few more minutes, I think I will just point out a couple more things. Each town, there are multiple towns in this game, kind of like the first Shantae game. And the towns are different NPCs, different hints. So if you're between chapters and you get lost, definitely talk to everybody. And talk to everybody in multiple towns. You might get a hint that you hadn't seen before. So now we've got to fast travel over to the other town. And then the stores have different inventory. Same prices, just different inventory. So like if I buy a potion here, it's going to be the same as the other place. But I have boomerangs at this location. And Super Bowl 2 is this location. And let's see, that's it. I think some other items become available here later in the game too that I think originate at this town. So, yeah, well, you know, so yeah, now we can fire more of these things, and I think we can get a card to make them travel faster. So, that's very good. All right. And we did this one already, right? Oh, no, we didn't. We will need a new ability that we do not have. You know what I really should have done is filled up my my magic back there in town at the bathhouse. I did not think to do that. Although, for, you know, let's just find out. Yes, alright. Whoops, nope. Thought maybe we'd get some free monies. Or not free monies, some free magic. Although, you know what, we have food. Some of these foods will give you at least some magic. Let's see. Mostly it's for filling your health, but they do have that as a side effect, some of them. That snake was just asking for it. Alright. Not yet. And... yes, useless object. Let's use it. So right now we're on our way to the second labyrinth, and I'm making pretty good time here. So, yeah, we won't get, we maybe make it to the front door of the labyrinth, but I don't think we're going to get to see any of the inside of that. But I will get to show off that spider card a little bit that I wanted to show you. We'll go this way first. Kind of show you what we're dealing with here.
What's this? Huh?
Okay, so we're going to need an item for there. Now that I have this newt card, I can go up these walls really quickly. So crawling around in a vertical place is just... I think I can travel faster vertically than I can horizontally, which is pretty cool. like really, really fast moving. So if you like just, you know, going as quickly as you can, there's a lot of cards that you can discover. Get rid of that guy. And here's another cave and another tease. All right. So yeah, we're coming up on the time here. So before we run out, I just want to thank you guys all again for watching, and hope you're seeing some cool stuff at the Newgame Plus Expo. Just keep checking out the videos. Come back if you're taking a break. Check back later in the day and see what we've got going. Oh, there's Uncle.
Who's that?
What's this thing?
It's a handle. We are going to use it. We'll cut this thing off in about like 2 minutes. See how far we can get. But yeah, this was fun. I really enjoyed being able to play the game for you guys a little bit and maybe showing off some features of it, if especially if there's something that you haven't seen yet, and just talk about the game a little bit. We're really happy. Everyone seems to be very much enjoying the game, and we loved making it. It was a blast. So yeah, thanks on behalf of the team for tuning in and watching it. And yeah, we're going to just make it to the front door of this labyrinth, and that's where we're going to call it. Hey. Oh boy. Or we're going to just, you know what? Rockets for everybody. That's how we'll do it. Except for that guy. Is there anything in this room? There is! There's treats! Let's get the treats. And we are rich. Rich in spirit. Oh, and there goes the lobster girl again. Awesome. And some pineapple. One more save. And we should be right about there. I'm going to zip right on through here. I think I missed a couple of secrets. This would be labyrinth number 2. 2 out of the main 5, and then, like I mentioned, there's kind of a whole endgame portion. But yeah, this would be where our next adventure would begin, in the Coral Mine. So yeah, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and quit out. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, thanks very much for joining us on this stream. We'll definitely, if like I mentioned, if there's comments there, we're going to go through and read everything and see what we can answer if that's an option. If not, and it just clicks right over to the next presentation, that's great too. Feel free to follow WayForward on Twitter, and we have a website. You can go to wayforward.com. Check that out. We love getting comments from you. We love getting fan art. You guys have been just such awesome fans. So thank you. And again, on behalf of WayForward and the team and Newgame Plus Expo, I'm Matt Bozon. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you later.
Next up, SNK.
お前さんが相手かい。泣きを見ても知らねえぜ。
お前は何のために戦う？武器を取れ。その剣で語ってみせよ。 の地の民は私が守る。受けてみろ。標的用意。放て。
Hi there. My name's Jonathan Campana, and I'm the SNK Community Manager. Today I'm joined with...
皆さん、はじめまして。サムライショーダウンディレクターの黒木です。
That's right, Samurai Showdown Director Nobuyuki Kuroki. Today we're going to be looking at Samurai Showdown's latest DLC character, Warden. Okay, so the first question we have is, For Honor features a lot of characters, and so why did you choose Warden to enter the Samurai Showdown universe?
そうですね。フォーナーはね、キャラがいっぱいあるんですけども、なぜウォーデン、特にウォーデンを、選びましたでしょうか？
確かにフォーナーはウォーデン以外にも魅力的なキャラクターがたくさんいて、迷うんですけども、実は侍の世界で、しっかり鎧を着た、ああいうがっちり鎧を着たキャラクターっていうのはいなくて、侍の世界観でも新鮮だし、侍の世界にも合うんじゃないかなっていうので、ウォーデンを選びました。
なるほど。So, as you know, Samurai Showdown features a lot of characters, but there are very few really heavily ironclad, like armor-clad warriors. And so when he looked at the For Honor characters, of course, there's many great ones, he saw Warden as a really cool, strong character that could definitely fit in the Samurai Showdown universe and give it some new flavor. And so that's why he chose the character. Okay, and so when it comes to designing these characters, especially Warden, what's something that you really had to be careful about when putting him into Samurai Showdown? そうですね。で、デザイン面に関しては、もっとも、気をつけた点を教えてください。
侍の世界は、アクションを分かりやすくするために、すごくディフォルメしてるんですけども、ただ、ウォーデンは、すごくリアルな世界から来たので、ディフォルメしたキャラクターとリアルな人とで合わない。これを、うまくウォーデンをディフォルメした世界に合わせるっていうのが、それでかっこよく見せるっていうのが苦労しました。
なるほど。ありがとうございます。So I'm sure you guys have seen For Honor has very realistic looking characters. And in contrast, Samurai Showdown, the characters are what we call like deformed a little bit. Like the proportions are a little bit different because they're fighting game characters. You need to see their hands and their feet, when they're fighting. And so taking Warden, a realistic looking character, and kind of breaking him down to fit into the Samurai Showdown, all the character lists, the way that they look, was something that he definitely had to really work on because it was a difficult process. Okay, so for our next question, what kind of changes do you expect Warden to bring to Samurai Showdown?
そうですね。ウォーデンがサムライショーダウンに参戦することで、どういう変化が期待できますでしょうか？
まずウォーデン自体が侍の中にいないタイプのキャラクターなので、すごく新鮮なプレイが楽しめると思います。
そうですね。
So you have Warden, who's brand new to the Samurai Showdown universe, and so of course he expects that Warden's going to bring a whole new, different kind of play style to the game.
さらにですね、フォーナーってアクションゲームなんですけど、侍は格闘ゲームで、ゲームのジャンルは全然違うんですけども、読み合いで戦うとかっていうそのゲームのところが共通している部分が多くて、だからファンもお互い気に入ると思うんですよね。だから将来的にフォーナーのファンがサムライショーダウンに興味を持って、サムライショーダウンのファンがフォーナーに興味を持ってくれるようなことが起こればいいなと思っています。
なるほど。So, of course, Samurai Showdown is a fighting game, whereas For Honor is more of an action game. However, both games actually have very similar playstyle in that you have to read your opponent and strike when they make a mistake. And so, Kuroki-san hopes and expects that the fans from For Honor are going to find something that they really enjoy about Samurai Showdown. And likewise, the Samurai Showdown fans are going to find something that they enjoy about For Honor. And we hope that it's a big, happy collaboration between both parties.
黒木さん、今日ありがとうございました。
皆さんご視聴ありがとうございました。ウォーデンとてもかっこよくなってますので、ぜひご期待ください。
And so check out Warden when he comes to Samurai Showdown. We know you're going to love him. And next up, we're actually going to take a look on how to use Warden in Samurai Showdown. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at Warden's gameplay. Right now, today I have with me Samurai Showdown game designer Soranaka Kaito.
皆さん、こんにちは。サムライショーダウンゲームデザイナーの空中です。
Okay, so first, can you tell us a little bit about Warden's gameplay?
ボーデンはですね、甲冑に身を包んで大きなロングソードを手に持った騎士なんですけれども、ゲーム上でもその重厚な攻防というものを再現させていただいております。
Cool. So I'm sure you guys have seen Warden is a heavy ironclad knight, and his gameplay actually revolves around heavy emphasis of big strong attacks and big heavy defense. So let's take a good look. All right, so right now we're at the character select screen. We have Warden already highlighted here, and you can see we already have 4 different color costumes for the character. Looks like we have red, purple, yellow, and blue. So maybe we'll get to see a couple of those today while we're playing off the character.
私が出よう。青丸。よし。
All right, so let's take a look at Warden. First off, what kind of special abilities does Warden have?
はい。ウォーデンにはですね、通常技から派生する特殊技によるコンボルートというものがあります。
So Warden has his own specific combo routes for his normal slashes.
でですね、コンボルートの最後のヒットの部分はフェイントとして扱うこともできます。
For those of you who like mind games, you can actually perform a feint in the middle of his combo in order to play with your opponent's head. Okay, so that's really cool. What else can Warden do?
はい、必殺技のショルダーバッシュというものはボタン長押しで性能が変化する攻めに使える突進技となっています。
Shoulder bash is a rushing tackle move that's very useful in offensive maneuvers. This move can actually be charged by holding down any of the slash buttons and releasing after it's been charged.
でですね、この技は、最大まで貯めるとガード不能になるんですね。
So very cool. Actually, when it's charged up to its highest level, it becomes an unblockable move.
でですね、さらに怒り状態になっているとため時間が短縮されます。
And when the Warden is in max rage, the move actually takes less time to charge. Alright, so let's take a look at another one of Warden's tools.
はい、もう一つの必殺技のパリーというものはウォーデンの守りの道具となるいわゆる当て身技となっており、下段以外の攻撃をカウンターすることができます。
And so what good is a knight without a parry move? This move can actually counter all slashes except low attacks.
で、さらにですね、飛び道具を跳ね返すこともできます。
That's right, the parry can actually even reflect projectiles.
さらにジャンプ攻撃を受けた際には追撃をすることができます。
This parry is actually very useful for jump-in attacks because you can even juggle opponents on their way down. Okay, so now let's take a look at Warden's weapon flipping technique and his super special move.
はい、武器飛ばし必殺技はフォーオナーのブラックストーンバッシュというものを再現しています。
So Warden's weapon flipping technique is called Blackstone Bash, which was featured in For Honor. Alright, and so let's take a look at Warden's super special move.
はい、1試合に1回のみ使える非容疑はフォーオナーの投石機を再現したものとなっています。
So this move is called the Catapult from For Honor. Wow, you can see it does massive damage to your opponent. Alright, well thank you very much for joining us today, Soranaka-san. Do you have actually anything to say to the viewers out there watching?
はい、このようにですね、ウォーデンは原作を生かしつつ面白いキャラクターに仕上がっておりますので、皆様ぜひウォーデンを楽しんでください。
We worked hard to bring out the flavors of For Honor with our latest DLC character, Warden. We hope you guys try him out when he's released. Okay, let's take a look at Warden's slash attacks. His slashes are comprised of both far and close proximity normals. His far light slash is great for poking your opponent, while his dashing light slash is perfect for keeping on the pressure. Meanwhile,
Warden's Jump Light Slash works very well against air-to-air attacks. Moving on, now let's take a look at Warden's Medium Slash Normals. The same logic applies here. Medium slashes have both far and close proximity normals. As you can see, Warden's far medium slash is very special in that, as previously mentioned, it also can link into his medium slash combo route, just like his close medium slash does. One thing to note is that his close medium slash has a built-in guard point to protect you from incoming attacks. Warden's jumping medium slash is a very effective tool for not only poking your opponent, but also providing you with an effective air-to-air attack. However, Warden's attacks do not provide him with invincibility to aerial attacks, but what he does have is the ability to effectively guard against them. This is thanks to his unique set of tools like his built-in guard point for his medium slash, the powerful range of his jumping medium slash, and his parry special move, that when used correctly, allow you to turn the tables on your opponent. Warden's Heavy Slash is by definition very heavy indeed. It does massive damage at the cost of being one of his slowest attacks. However, like his medium slashes, he can also perform a combo route. Additionally, his crouching heavy slash is both quick and far-reaching, making it an effective tool for many occasions. Warden's jumping heavy slash is great for putting the pressure on grounded opponents. Additionally, this attack is great when protecting yourself from being grabbed. They will certainly think next time before running in. Warden's Kick is very useful in that it's not only very quick, but can also add a special flair during your combo routes. Now that we know a decent amount of how Warden plays, let's take an extended look at two players at a similar fighting level. Each round showcased here on in will be presented uncut, so viewers can get a real taste of what Samurai Showdown is like. Please enjoy. First match is a mirror match between two opponents of a similar level. We're going to look at some missed opportunities as well as some decently timed punishes. Parrying without a cause might get you in some trouble. Got the parry, but unfortunately player 1 couldn't capitalize on it for maximum punishment. Player 1 tries to weapon flip, but unfortunately is caught before it lands. Allowing your opponent to inspect your sword is a crucial part of playing Warden. Amazing use of the medium slash guard point to score some extra hits. gets the full charge and breaks through the opponent's attack. Unfortunately, player 1 wasn't able to make his weapon flipping technique in on time.
その魂に安らぎがあらんこと。
This next round has a lot going on.
ウォーデン VS 覇王丸いざ尋常に1本目勝負。
Nice parry, but unfortunately it was a light special. Level 3 shoulder bash can take one hit and is unblockable. Nobody expects the low heavy slash. There's the shoulder bash in action again for a second time. This round focuses a lot on medium jump slashes. Great for pokes and keeping your opponent at bay. Weapon flip almost out of the gate, but isn't able to land it. Again, player 1 not able to get that extra damage. Both players take turns using their combo routes, but player 1 mixes it up and grabs after the feint. Okay, we're gonna go see the final round of this particular match and see what happens. Player 1 gets off very lucky for missing that grab. Player 1 tries to grab and gets punished. However, he's able to grab and whip and flip player 2. Okay, a lot went on here just a moment ago. Let's slow this down and see what happened. Player 1 starts his medium slash combo route in player 2, but whiffs. Player 2 returns the favor with his own medium slash combo, however, it's the far proximity variant and thus does not combo into the second hit. Only the close proximity medium slash combo route has that ability. Player 1 blocks and returns with his own far proximity medium slash combo, but again, the second hit does not land and is blocked by player 2, who then returns with the same move. This gives player 1 the opportunity to finish the round by simply medium slashing. We're gonna show this last match in its entirety. There's a lot of good plays that we want to highlight. Player 2 takes player 1's feet out. Charges to get behind him, but player 1 is caught. Player 2 parries, but is grabbed and takes some minor damage. Player 1 takes a page out of player 2's guidebook and takes the same damage. Player 2 gets the parry, but fumbles in getting in that damage. Excellent use of the medium slash guard point to score some extra damage. Player 1 wises up and sees his chance to parry and gets in some great damage. Player 1 charges in, dazes player 2, but oh no! He gets too greedy. But player 1 thought fast and is able to take the round via chip. Okay, we're seeing this play out once more, but player 1 switches it up with the weapon flipping technique and puts player 2 in a very difficult position. It's not looking good for player 2. Very good dodge. Player 2, noticing player 1's anticipation on finishing the match, takes advantage of his eagerness and successfully parries into super special move. Okay, who do you think is going to take this match? We're about to find out. Both players come out very aggressive with each other. Player 1 charges in, but player 2 takes this opportunity to get some clean hits in. Tried the weapon flip, but instead goes home with a heavy slash. Ouch! Player 2 notices player 1's retreat and charges in. Is about to finish his combo, but chooses to feint into grab, but misses. Player 2 manages to scrape player 1's hurt box and cleans up the match.
So, what you guys think? Pretty exciting stuff, right? We at SNK have been waiting so long to announce this character. Now the day is finally here. Warden releases tomorrow, or depending on your region, the following day. So please check for latest updates on SNK's official website or NGPX. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.
Next up, Active Gaming Media.
Okay, so I'm already off the bat really excited. Since I've seen this game, I've been excited for this game. This is me. This is straight up me. I'm not playing this up in any way, shape, or form. Since I saw initial screenshots of Fight Crab, I was like, I want to play that game. And now it's here in my hands, and it almost feels unreal. It's like, you know when you want something on Christmas Day, and you ask for it, and ask for it, and ask for it, and you're like, please, please, please get me this for Christmas, and you never think it'll happen, and then finally the present is in your hands on Christmas? That is me right now with this game. Sorry, I should have introduced myself first. Maybe not. Hi, I'm Octo. I'm gonna be playing Fight Crab. I'm really excited for this. I figure the best way to learn any fighting game is to go and hit the lab, and learn the controls. So instead of doing campaign mode and throwing me to the wolves right off the bat, I figure doing training mode first is probably going to help. So I looked around and peeked around in some of the training mode options, and I can't decide which crab I like. The only thing I do know is that I definitely want both. I want two katanas. Now, if we had a katana and like a wakizashi, I would love that. Knife. That's close, right? Knife? That's sort of like a wakizashi. I want a daisho, right? And I'll show you why. So, that's sort of like a daisho, right? Also, I have no idea what a kalapa is. What's a kalapa? Never seen this kind of crab before. I do like this long arm crab guy. I like the reach. I like the reach on this. Yeah, I like the reach with the sword. Elbow crab. I've never seen this. I gotta tell you, I'm learning as much about crabs as I am about myself from playing this game. Horsehair crab. Red rock crab. Lobster. Now, call me crazy, but I don't think a lobster is a crab. But, maybe I'm not. Mud crab. Ooh, I like this guy. This guy looks tough. Area, reach. Oh, so he's slow, but he's a tank. Carrier crab, coconut crab. What's this guy? Oh, that guy's also... Okay. You know what? I like the mud crab. I'm going to go with the mud crab with the daisho. And I'll tell you why. So, I want to fight the imperialist scum that would dare to besmirch the code of Bushido. So, this is going to be a double revolver crab here. Horsehair crab. This looks like a good, like, middle-of-the-road crab. Doesn't have very much reach, but he doesn't need it because he's got the two guns. So, I will uphold the honorable code of Bushido with the... Whoa! I didn't see that. What is this? Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. Hold on. Wait, it was katana and knife. That's what we want. Okay. Katana and knife versus horsehair crab with double revolver. So I will be the mud crab upholding the true code of the warrior's code, and using the honorable katana and knife, makeshift wakizashi, I guess. And the horsehair crab will be the imperialist scum, no honor, using oh, what's this? Crabby chivalry, swords and shells. Yes, it's perfect. Using the revolvers, dual revolvers. We got soundtrack. Let's go. All right, I'm cruising. We're cruising. Look, he's trying to get me in his crosshairs. Once I make it in, it's over. What's he gonna do? Show. See, he's already lost. If I can get within striking distance, then it's over. It's over for him. What's he gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yes. Ah, crap. Hang on, my sword is caught on the candelabra. Oh! Wait, hyper mode? Okay, wait, this I didn't see. Hang on. Hyper mode? This must be like, whoa. This is like extra damage. Get him! Kraboko Shuken Wogi. Now witness my secret technique. He's got like a Saiyan aura. Oh, I gotta pin him. Hold on.
You win.
listen, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't want to say that I'm already a fight crab master, but results speak for themselves. All right? That's all I'll say about that. Let's see here. Okay, so what is this? That's like a snail, but it might be a drill. Let's try a different kind of crab here. Carrier crab, snow crab. Snow crab. I've had them before. They're tasty. Actually, hold on. Blue crab, long arm crab. Wait, where was the... I want to try lobster. What's lobster's deal? Lobster area, weight. Lobster just seems like a lightweight. So I'm going to switch to something else. I want to do coconut crab. But, now hear me out. I want to do like a tank build. Okay? So this is like, I feel like this is sort of the tank build with the shield and the flail. I think I can get him because I think the flail will make up with the long range. I like that a lot. I like that a lot actually. Okay. Now this one. Sorry, I'm gonna do a little flip over here. Okay, I'm over here now. I didn't want to block the what you're seeing over there, so I'm gonna move. We'll move. I'll bounce between the other side. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now this is sort of doing like a Viking battle. Let's see here. Ooh, Tonfa. Man, there's so many options. What is this now? Drill. Ooh, I like this drill. Dagger, javelin, nunchaku. Okay, here, I got an idea. We're gonna... Wait, I fought the horsehair crab last time. Let's do lobster. Let's do like a ninja lobster. With the sai and the nunchaku. I like this. I'm cool with this. But we need to definitely... Yeah! The ninja crabs. Here we go.
Ready.
Alright, here we go.
Go.
The Chad coconut crab versus the virgin lobster. Here we go. See, I feel like once I'm close, he's done. Although this is much harder to use. Ooh! Okay, but he's kind of got the nunchaku here on me. I can't tell if I'm blocking with the shield or not. Uh-oh. Okay, did he disarm me? No way. No way. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my weapon. I think I've got to get my weapon. Hold on. Oh, pick it up. Come on. Tactical retreat. Hang on. And then I gotta get my shield. Listen. Oh, this guy has no honor. Come on. Pick it up. Okay, we're good. We're back in the game. Yeah, I think... Wow. The side feels top tier. If you can disarm... I think the side deals a lot of, like, disarm damage or something. Oh, that's right. How does it feel? Lobster? No, I can't let him get the side again. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Okay, so it looks like that green bar is, like, your grip meter. Like, how much grip? Yeah, that's right. Two can play at this game. I feel like we're both powering up. Like this is that scene in Dragon Ball where we're both examining each other's power levels. Oh crap, he got my shield. That's fine, because I got his sai. Nice. You can pick up each other's weapons. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I gotta get his sai. Whoop. Did I get it? Nope. Hold on. I got this. Come on. Oh, dude. Oh, the tank controls are killing me here, man. There we go. Okay. All right. Two can play at this game. I gotta get that shield out of his hand. Come on. So, from what I can tell, the trick is you gotta flip them over. The percent makes it easier to flip them over. Okay. Oh, I am weaponless. That's fine. Bare knuckle boxing, bitch. Come here. I'll take you out with my bare hands. I don't care. Grappler rules. I'll give you the final atomic buster. I don't care. I guess the final... Huh? Huh? Come here, you. Oh, when we're... Ooh, okay, he's catching up. You know, now that I think about it, I probably should have picked up the weapons. But it's fine. I'm an unarmed boy. I'll take crab claws all day, every day. One? Oh, come on! 3, 2, 1. Oh, fight all you like. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. That's fine. That's fine. We're learning. We're learning. We're learning. We're learning. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Now, I'm gonna try something a little different. Here. Oops. Wait, we gotta go forward again. I'm gonna try something a little different. Ooh, Hansaki crab. Okay, let's do an artillery build. Also, I love this jet. What is this jet? Ranged weapon. Tap LB or RB to fire. No, 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 wait. No, 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 wait. Oh, wait, maybe I can't do... I don't think I can dual-wield Seal. As much as I am a fan of his music, I don't think I can dual-wield him. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do... I'm gonna try the Seal. I don't know what the deal with this is. What's the deal? What's the deal with the Seal? I guess we'll find out. Listen, we can't... You know what? I don't feel right about losing to a lobster in a game called Fight Crab. That doesn't feel right to me. Everything about it feels wrong. So I'm gonna give him the same... well, let's give him a different setup. Let's give him mace and... Shuttle. What is this? Oh, it's like one of those reverse-bladed swords. Cool. Okay. So what is this? What are we feeling here? A Krabby Market. Salty! I like it. Let's go for it. I'm feeling it.
Ready. Go!
Alright. This is the bruiser build. How is this? What is this Seal doing? Am I riding it? Or am I wielding it? I can't tell. Okay, so I think the goal is to disarm your opponent. That's what it feels like. Oh shit. Okay, come on. Oh, I lost both. Are you kidding me? Man, I gotta go get my weapons. Where are they? Oh!
You lose.
Okay, so I guess there's a ring out in this. That's fine. I want a rematch on that one. I want a rematch on that one.
Ready.
The Seal, okay, Seal feels like it's a little bit of a acquired taste. All right, come here, you. Come here, you. I'm not done with you yet. If I drop Seal... If I drop Seal, I gotta pick it up again. But also, I feel like I gotta disarm him. Come on, come on. I forget if... I was gonna make an arthropod joke, but I don't remember if crabs are arthropods. They're crustaceans! Crustaceans, that's what they are. You should have crustade at home, bitch. Welcome to... No need to get crabby about it. Taste the long arm of the claw. I got a million of these. Trust me. Oh, but I don't got a million of those. I need to pick up something else. Can I pick up one of these baguettes? If they're day-old baguettes, those are just as deadly as any Seal. Ooh, maybe I can wring him out. Come on, come on. Okay, so something I've definitely noticed is I do not care for the seal. The seal is not my weapon of choice. Come on. Oh, I flipped you over. Come on. Oh, hang on. He's gonna hyper mode here. That's fine, that's fine. Don't let up. Don't let up. As the rule of any crab battle, never give up. Never surrender. I have to pick up that tuna. No, 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 no. Come on. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. Hang on, I'm back up here. I'm ceding ground, but... Whoa. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good, I'm good. Hang on. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Okay, so I got hyper mode on him now. Come on. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, oh, oh. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, that was a really strong hyper mode, though. Eat this bread. Rise and grind, gamers. Get that bread. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that one. Come here. On feet. I had him. I felt like I had him pinned over there in the corner, but then... Yeah. Oh, whoa. No, come on! This is tougher than it looks. Trust me, crab battling is harder than it looks, okay? I'm still learning. Let's do... I feel like there's so much here that I have yet to even try. Blue crab. What's this guy's deal? Acceleration speed. Oh, he's a quick boy. This guy's a quick boy. Elbow crab. This guy's a reach guy for real. You know what? We're going all reach. I'm going all reach. One more time, I want to do a rematch versus the lobster, because I can't be losing to a lobster in a game called Fight Crab. Welcome to the playground. It's playtime, bitch.
Ready.
Yeah.
Go.
All right, come here. Ooh, all right, we got platforms. All right, we got stage gimmicks. We got stage gimmicks. Okay, so I love the reach on this. It feels a little awkward, but I don't hate it. Come on. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, I love this. But hang on. I feel like I don't want to be too close. Yeah. Okay. I see you. Oh, look at the stability. Oh, I'm hanging on to this halberd here. The only problem is, this is the opposite problem of... Oh, what the what? What the what? This is the opposite problem of, the first setup that I had, in that if you're close, it's harder for you to fight, rather than, so I kind of want to be at, like, mid-range for this. I like this, though. Oh, come on. Get rid of his weapons. Ooh, look at this. Giving him the 1-2. Listen, I've played enough Halberd, or Polearm Master Sentinel characters to know where this is going. Oh, come on. No. No, you don't. Lobster. Oh, he's got hyper mode, though. I don't love that. Okay, I don't want to be on the train tracks for sure. I can tell you for certain that I don't want to get hit by this train. I'm trying to, like, lure him in front of the train, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what do you think about that? Ah! Okay, Halberd rules. All right. Halberd is great. Halberd's great. I love that. I'm way into that. But I want to try other... Ooh, Claymore. Okay, let's try another, like, long reach crab. What was it? Long arm crab? Did I play this guy already? I can't remember. But we'll try him again. We'll try him, even if we did. Kalapa. Okay, so let's try this guy with the Warhammer and the hand axe. So this is like a tiny Viking. He's like a tiny little baby Viking. He's cute though. What's his deal? Area swing. Oh, I think he's like fast. I think he's like, he's got like a 3-frame jab. He's got like a Chip Enough jab. Nice, I like it. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. I think this is a good setup. I like this. I like the long reach so far. I like the long reach stuff. Underwater. Final destination. Oh, hell yeah. Ready. If there's items, I'm gonna be real pissed. Go! Nah, we good. We good. Ooh, what is this? Okay, we got some rocks. Let's rock and roll, am I right? I'll cut that one out in editing. Sorry about that. Oh, shoot. What the fuck? Oh! You gotta hit him with rocks? Yo, rock tech? I love this. Okay, the stage hazards in this are actually sick. Okay, wait, I have to take advantage of... What if can I just, like, back up while he's super mode? So he, like, gets no benefit from it? I think I can. Yeah. What do you got? Nothing. Yeah, okay. You can just back off if they're in super mode. That's the tech. That's the tech. Yo, day -3 fight crab tech. Can that just be a fight crab channel from now on? I hope so. Wait, can I disarm this dude? Okay, so I feel like the Psy does like a lot of disarm damage on the weapons. Because we were dropping our weapons constantly. Oh yeah, now I'm hyper mode. What are you gonna do about this, huh? You didn't even have to kill Krillin for me to go Super Saiyan. I love this. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, get up. I wonder if you, like... Okay, yeah, this guy is... Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. We just gotta flip him. Yeah, that's it. You're done, son. That's it, kid. You're dead. You're dead, kid. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Bringing an axe to a claymore fight? I'm a long arm crab. So it feels like you have to, it feels like you have to play to their strengths. You can't really make up for the strength. I literally cannot believe I'm analyzing Fight Crab, like, matchups right now. Hang on, I gotta make an Excel spreadsheet of these matchups. So I think long arm crab versus Kalapa crab, that's a 9-1. That's 9-1 free. That's 9-1 free. This is like Toki versus Jaggy levels of matchup. That's free. That's free as there's nothing you can do about that. One thing I did want to do, I wanted to take like an average Krabe. Oh, what is this thing? Great Hammer. Okay, hold the phone. Wait. There's so many different things I want to try that I'm like wondering. I'm like, I want to try everything. Okay. Try this. Wait. What is this? Carrier crab. Yeah! Screw it. Let's try this. Okay. Kalapa. Horsehair crab. I don't remember if I fought that guy already. I know I didn't fight this guy. So let's do crowbar. Look, Gordon. A crowbar. We can use these to fight crabs. Okay, so let's go to Celestial Beach. Cool. Oh, it's so relaxing. Go! This is like the... What is it? The hammer from Bloodborne. Ooh! I like this music. Hold on. Come on. I think this is a reach one. I can't just be hitting him with the pommel. I almost said the pommel. The handle, the shaft. Come here, you. This guy's put up a fight. Oh, I almost hit him with, like, the around-the-world hammer strike. Yeah, there we go. Man, if you hit him... Ooh, come on, come on. Come on. Oh! Oh. He's trying to get him with, like, an around-the-world here. There we go. Okay, well, he's at twice the damage, but... I'm giving up a lot of ground here. Uh-oh. Okay, that's definitely not good. Give me my hammer back. My hammer back. Give it to me. There we go. Okay, I got it, I got it. Oh. Pick it up, pick it up. There we go. Oh, I think I had to press both. That was the problem here. But now he's got so many free hits on me. No, 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 no! Ah, I'm still struggling with controls a bit. Here, come on. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh! Damn, it's at 10%. Come on. Come on. No, no, no. Oh, you got it. You got to, like, ration when you're going to use hyper mode. Hit him! This relaxing music with this fight crab is giving me, like, a weird juxtaposition here, but I'm living for it, frankly. Oh, come on. Come on, Carrier Crab, you can do it! Ah! Okay, okay. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Okay, we need a new strategy here. I'm not... Okay. I can't... We were doing so well with the halberd. Everything was going great with the halberd, and then now everything's a metal crab. Is this a real crab? Hold on, hang on, I gotta Google this. Metal crab. What is this? Little crab. Like a robot crab? Is this a species? It might be a name for another kind of crab? I don't know. Well, okay, whatever. Metal crab. Metal crab. Hang on. I want to use... No, wait. Let's try new stuff here. Dagger and... What haven't we used? Jet. No, Iron Fan. With a quick strike. Quick strike. Mitten crab. Okay, let's do mitten crab with a butterfly sword and a... Just a regular sword. We're gonna double up on swords. Double sword. 2 sword. Okay. Krabby Walking Fire. Okay, this is like a delicious meal. Ooh, this is tiny. Go! I guarantee you, if we fall off here... Oh, wait, I think I actually jettisoned one of my weapons by accident. No, I didn't. Never mind. Come on. Okay, so I think the trick is disarming. I'm gonna sumo this, though. Hold on. If I can push him off the edge... Yeah, there we go. Whoa, oh, oh, no, he still has his balance. I'm already at 100? How is he doing this much to me? Oh, come on now.
Next up, Axis Games.
What's up, guys? We're just going to get started a little bit early. I hope you can all hear me okay. So, the game that we're going to be playing today might not be as hilarious as the crab game that I just saw because that looked so funny. And hopefully we won't get cut off mid-match too. Kudos, though. That was hilarious, and I need to play that game as soon as possible. So the game that we're going to be playing today is called Tin and Kuna from Axis Games. Hi, my name's Trisha Hirschberger. Nice to meet you. Can I get a Hirschberger, please? Hold the onion, says King Dragon 99, or King Dragoon 99. Yes. Yes, indeed. No onions here. Is it a little too loud, guys? Why so loud? Okay, I'll turn it down a little. I can probably control only so much on my end, but I will go ahead and control that for you. As always, feel free to give any feedback on audio or anything because we're kind of streaming this in an unconventional way. But hello, my name's Trisha Hirschberger. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. And today I will be playing Tin and Kuna from Axis Games, which is scheduled for a fall 2020 release on all platforms. It's rated E for everyone, and it is a 3D puzzle platformer from the Brazilian developer Black River. So let's check it out. Start game. Slot 1. Here we go. Wish me luck. Chaos and order. Without order, chaos would bring destruction. Without chaos, order would reach stagnation. It is said that the primal orb keeps these forces something. Didn't get there fast enough. You got it. Yes, I am actually reading the chat. Platforming time. Yes, Beanful Grando, you got it. Level 1. Well, I mean, that thing's adorable. I'm suddenly reminded of, like, the Nothing in the Never-Ending Story, just coming and eating all the terrain. Okay, okay, so I'm playing with a controller right now on PC. So as this little ball, I can roll around and roll up ramps, and I can jump. Now, I'm guessing that we need to push that white crystal orb into the Nothing. Like a big game of roly-poly mini-golf. You know? Yeah, this game's pretty cute. I agree. Oh no! Oh, wow. Okay, so this just got... I love that it's like this tiny little tutorial, putt-putt tutorial, and then, hey, can you pull out and just reveal this whole world? So yeah, that's what we did. So I can move the camera around. Oh, look how cute! There's like a little guy in there just panting like a puppy dog. So cute. Alright, well, let's hope there's not falling damage. Let's see. Okay, and I'm collecting those things, although I'm not entirely sure what they do yet, but it's a shiny in a video game, so I'll get it. Okay, this is telling me I can double jump. Ooh, and there's a real shiny up there, so let's go get that. Thank you. Wait, that's the middle one? Does that mean I already missed some kind of collectible? Because in that case, I feel like we have to go back and get it. Well, there's some shinies up here I definitely missed. So that's interesting. So you really have to rely on moving the camera angle around so that you don't miss that stuff. Now, is there something up in this tree? Like, it doesn't make sense to me that there would be a ramp here with a little platform you can jump up on unless there was some kind of... Oh, down there. Well, again, I guess we're gonna find out if there's falling damage if I just go for it, right? Let's do it. Here we go. I'm gonna turn that view. This looks like a bad call, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Wah! Hey, I did it! That was the third one, though, not the first one. Stinker! All of the loot, classy librarian. Yes, indeed. Okay, so from here, can I jump up to this next... Like, how do I even get back to where I was supposed to be? I did it for the loot. Okay, well that's alright. Get the shiny here. Are there any more shinies up here? Nope. Just beautiful scenery. Ugh. Okay. Ow. Alright. So I'm guessing this is where I would have landed if I just kept going the route that I was going initially. strolling around. Yeah, this is pretty cute, and I mean, the controls are pretty simple, so I feel like anyone could really pick it up at this point. Alright, so that's the thing that rolled down before. I have to, I'm sure, put it in the new mini golf putt-putt bowl at some point. So that taught me how to double jump. I guess I push it... Oh, no, this is a new one. A and right trigger. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Wow. And that moved a thing. Great. Okay, so now I have a moving elevator. So it looks like we have like a little like bash maneuver as well as a double jump. So let me push that down there. I think that's where that goes. I could be totally wrong. Maybe I was supposed to put it on that elevator. Where does this elevator take me? Can I get on there before it moves again? Is it just going to take me back to the top? Yeah, it just takes me back to the top. Okay, so maybe that's... Oh no, there's like a middle secret! Sorry everyone, I'm a little bit of a completionist, so anytime I see a secret of any sort, that's the third one. Got it. I need to get it. So yeah, folks, this game is in Kuna. You can see it right over there at Access Games on Twitter if you want to follow along and check that out. Oh, but I just see through. Alright, so now we shall go back down here and see where this is ultimately supposed to go. Well, it looks like they want me to go up here, but I don't think I can jump with that thing. Is this another, like, button I can press? Oh, no, but I just somehow charged up. Alright. Probably put the ball on the elevator, says Kari. Yeah, good call. Ball on the elevator and then see if I can push it down. But I don't know that this is where it's supposed to go. Gotta figure out where it's supposed to go ultimately. Is there like another platform I could jump to at this point? I guess we'll put the ball back on the elevator and see what happens. I mean, you're right. That totally makes the most logical sense. And like, you've discovered an elevator. Then the next thing we're supposed to do is probably use said elevator for more than just a little side looting quest. I'm very nervous I'm gonna knock it off the edge. I don't know what would happen in this game if I knocked it off the edge, so maybe we should just for experiment's sake, but... Okay, get on there. Now... up here again. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it's the initial... Yes. They just want me to put it right back in the initial spot. Okay, great. I thought there was gonna be another one. Hey, get in there. Set it. Do your thing. Okay. Good call. GGK says, Trisha, what's your favorite 3D platformer? I don't play a ton of 3D platformers, to be honest. I play a lot of 2D, like, super frustrating on purpose platformers, like the Ori games and Celeste and stuff like that. Pretty good. I took my sweet time on this level, but at least I got the collectibles all except for one, it looks like. What did I miss in collectible? Put it back where it was my guess, says the dark protagonist. Thank you. You got it. So let's see. Level 1, done. Let's not do it again. Level 2. Just a little roly-poly. Oh, okay, so we have an invisi platform. So how do we get that to be solid? Let's see. Probably something down here. Man, thank goodness there's no falling damage. That would suck. Okay. I guess I could go over here on this side and just explore what's down here. Okay. Yeah, nothing yet in terms of secrets or little platforms to push down to activate something. So I can press this across. Ooh, okay, that's new. Let's see if I can get the... Oh, no! Don't press it now! So, wait, now that's activated. There we go. Okay, so it's like a toggle. So let's get this stuff here while we can. So how many other platforms are being activated? That one we probably need back again. How do I get over there? Oh, here's another one. Okay. So I guess while that's not there, maybe I'll go this way and just kind of explore. Ooh. Thank goodness there's like a little magnet that comes to me. That's very nice. Time on Tim says her skill in Paperboy amazes me. You must have watched SourceFed back in the day. I played a lot of original NES Paperboy. Here we go. What is over here? Come on, Spikes, go away. Hang out right here in the middle. There you go. Now let's see. Do you think there's anything else on the sides here? I don't see any. I like how I'm like creaking my head like that will actually help me. I agree with that. DGK287 says this is giving me some Super Monkey Ball vibes. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm getting those same Super Monkey Ball vibes. Here we go. Whoa, that was such a weird view for that jump, but we made it anyway. Okay, I guess I could go up here. Oh, wow, yes. Give me a thing. What's it gonna do? Now that Invisi platform moves. Okay, and that is where we need to get at least one of the balls, it looks like. Okay. Hit the spikes, doing all right. Okay, so I went one way and got a bridge to move. I wonder if I should move this back on and go the other way and see if there's another thing to hit before I go up the hill. That seems like the logical thing to do. Okay, come back. There we go. Thank you. Alright, let's see what happens over here. Alright, what do we got on this platform? We have some shinies, some collectibles. I still don't know what the deal is. I keep wanting... Maybe it's like ingrained in me from older Mario games, but I'm like, I want there to be a collectible up the tree every time. Okay, well... Maybe if I can see a top down. Yeah, because there's like a little way down over here. Now where can I take that? Oh, I guess I can just push it right in here. I don't even need to take it anywhere. If that's where it goes. But I don't see where else it could be going. So let's... Hey, go to your home. Okay. Okay, now that moving platform that we activated is solid. Great. Oh, man, what? I'll take it. I got hit. It looks like we only have 3 chances to get hit before you're dead. Alright, let's see. I think all gamers turn their heads to get a better look, says MK1776. Thank you, that makes me feel a little better. Alright, so this is interesting. I don't know that I can push it in from this side. Because look, the opening is on that side over there. I mean, maybe I can if this is a little higher. Yeah, this might be high enough. I'm gonna wait till it comes around again. I'm gonna exercise some caution. I know part of this is like beating the level in a good amount of time, but... Nope, and I'm gonna wait for one more. Line it up. Once it comes back, I'll take it over there. That sounds good. DJ says, DGK says, I feel like if this is only the second level, these puzzles are gonna get intense. Ah! Oh, his little cry when he falls is so sad. Oh, and now, of course, okay, it respawns. I was gonna say, and now my marble fell off the platform, too. I was like, that's okay, at least my child got there. It's not my child, I'm totally making that up. Here we go. This game is called Tin and Kuna. No! 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 Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Can't you tether the ball to yourself somehow? Pushing it manually looks incredibly tedious, says MacGyver Zero. That would be great if you could. I don't know if you can. Ugh, and now that I've died so many times, I have to start the whole thing over. Okay, well, I got all the shinies up there. Were there any shinies I missed down here? I don't think so. I'm trying to save myself some time now. So let's do, I went that way first, but let's try going this way first. And not getting hit this time. All of these. Gingerly place myself right down here. And then... Oh no, don't fall, please don't fall, please don't. Oh no, that was me falling! I was doing so well to start things off. Oh man. And then totally bit it. It's rough that you kind of only get 3 little chances, because it almost makes me, after losing one for a stupid reason like that, it almost makes me want to like completely reset. How am I going to push that off of there? I'm just gonna have to push it off the edge and then come back for a new one, I think. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to get behind that. Yeah, let me see. Bumpers are not a way to tether anything. It looks like I can charge or something. I can't really move while I'm doing that, though. So I don't really know what that ability is yet, but that was right trigger. So there's some type of platforming mechanic we have yet to discover. And I'm sure once you get used to pushing it around, it's probably a little less tedious. I'm just being really cautious right now. Earth Intruder, this is on all platforms this fall, 2020. It will be on Switch, Xbox One, PS4, and on PC via Steam, which is what I'm currently playing it on. So here we go. Boom. Okay, that side is now done. Maybe I should just move this on here before it moves. Right? Or do you think this is going to move it? It's not so far. So if this is staying put right now, I would like to just put that right on there. Just keep it on there for Funsy Town. Okay. And let's go across this little bridge. And up over here. Did I go this far before? I guess I did. Yes, I did. No, I did not. Oh, wait. I definitely did. I remember getting that and then turning around and coming back. Okay. So, okay, now let's look. Yeah, because there's no other shinies on that island. We're going here. Now we're going here. Yes, and this is where we came up and butt bashed on this, allowing that platform to start moving again. Now I just have to get to that platform and push that ball onto that part. So from here, before I do that, just in case that ends the level, because it might, I just want to see what else is up here. Because if it's just collectibles, I still want to get them before we finish the level. So let's see. And one of these. Okay, do you see any other hidden platforms? Shout them out, chat, if you see them. Okay, yeah, I don't see any others, so fingers crossed that this all goes according to plan. Famous last words, right? Ashelon says, I'd like to live in Funsy Town. Okay, it's gonna stop here for a second while I jump on. And I'm gonna try to, like, gingerly get this in place. Go, go, go! No, I didn't fall, but it did. Oh, man. It's gonna be all the way back there again. Took me too long to push it off the platform. Ah! Alright, trying again. Okay. Come on back over here, platform. Oh, you know why? It didn't let me win on purpose because it knew that I needed to come over here and get this. Whoa, that moves so fast. That was very lucky. Come over here and get this last little collectible. Wait, is it just sitting over spikes? That is rude. Oh, Okay, wow. That was stressful. And getting back on this platform is going to be stressful. Are there any other secrets on this little hovering island? No, it doesn't appear so. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna wait till it comes back this way. So it's coming towards me, so hopefully I have a little bit more time to land. There we go. No! Oh, no! It moves so fast! I thought I had it. Oh, that was so mean. And this is... I'm not gonna jump on it right now. I do like the funny sound effects. I agree. Okay, here we go. And go! Okay. No! No, you butt! You butt! You were on this platform! Oh, man! Come on! Rude! Game, how dare you be difficult on level 2? So funny. Okay, so it stops here for like 2 seconds. And then it does that part really quick. No, I'm not gonna make it. Nope, nope, didn't make it again. Dang nabbit! I have to say, I know you guys are chatting right now. Chat has been absolutely lovely. Thank you all so much for being here. I think it's always a little nerve-wracking when you go into a new community to see, you know, you never know what the personality of each particular community or chat's going to be like, but y'all have been lovely. Thank you. Okay. So I can push this onto the platform. Maybe I just have to get it a little closer and change my view. Go, 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 go! Ah! Ah, yes! Victory! Victory is mine! Oh my goodness. Course clear. Here we go. That was level 2. Alright, I know we only have, I think, a few minutes left. But still, let's see how far we can get in level 3. Can we learn? I want to learn. So what do you think? Let's see what this mechanic is while we're here. Charge up like Sonic? That actually... Oh, it's going to teach me this right now. Okay, Trisha, way to get ahead of the game. Okay, so it wants me to do this, and then X. I don't even think so. I think just charge. Oh, no. X like that is a short little dash. That would have been so helpful for pushing that thing off that platform. My goodness. Okay, can I... Oh, wow, I can destroy those blocks. Okay, my dash is mighty powerful for being a small roly-poly. Can I dash through this wall as well? Boom! Tiny but mighty, in fact. Oh, what is this? A lets me jump. Can I talk to this thing? Oh, I just, like, got something from it. Whoa, a superpower. That's awesome. Let's try that again. Okay. Is there anything else on this little island that I needed? Let's go see. Yes, there's some shinies right here. Trying this again. We'll do the super jump mechanic again. This game is fun. Good. Oh no! Okay, well, let's see if I can try this again. No, I wore off my special jump. Alright, here we go. So once again, friends, I know we're slowly running out of time, so I just want to remind everybody that the game that I have been playing today so far on the showcase is called Tin and Kuna. It's coming out this fall on all platforms, and it's from the Brazilian developer Black River and Axis Games. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to check it out, and you can follow Axis Games on Twitter right over there. And my name's Trisha Hirschberger. If you have not bumped into me on Twitch before, I'm twitch.tv/Trisha Hirschberger. Thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see how late they let me go. I know the crab fight game got cut off mid-match, so we'll see what happens. Can I do another big jump here? MacGyver Zero says there's no Steam page for this yet. Coming soon, I hope. Alright, where do I go? Oh, there's a shiny up above this tree. I told you there'd be something in trees. Alright, I guess that's it for this little island, so let's keep going. Now, what do we think this is? I can... It looks like it's saying turn around, so maybe it's telling me to go this way. Maybe it's just helping me figure out which way I need to go next. It's gonna bring me back up here, and I'm gonna go right back where I was before. Fortunately, that platform doesn't move. Ooh, but I bet, look at this up here. Is this a thing? I want to super jump again to get up there. Look how cute he is. That's just silly. Community on Twitch is called the Dragon Riders. Welcome. Here we go. Let's see. So now let's actually figure out how to beat the level. Okay, so this is where we started. So the one thing I have not found yet is the ball that I need to push in there. So it looks like I could probably get some kind of super jump to take me up above this wall, potentially. Or we didn't go over here yet at all either. There we go. I was like, what button is that again? Oh, okay. Great. Was that it? That's the only thing that's over here? That's okay. I guess it's teaching you how to use a new ability. And... I feel like somehow I need to get up to the top. How can I get up there? What if I double jump and then do a dash in mid-air? Ooh, no, but I kind of like... There we go. Okay. So how do I get up higher than this, though? Can I... Oh, I can just jump. Fantastic. So what if now I try to make, like, steps, right? Ah, I did it. Steps it was. And now I'm up here, and there's nothing up here. I did all that work to get up here, and there's nothing up here. All right, folks, and I'm getting the heads up that we are ending things. So again, this has been Tin and Kuna. You can see it just over here to the side, at the top of the screen. From Axis Games, coming this fall on all platforms. Rated E for everyone. Adorable 3D puzzle platformer from the Brazilian developer Black River. I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching and being awesome in chat, and have an excellent rest of your day. Bye, everyone.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us for New Game Plus Expo.